What's up, everybody? You lucky motherfuckers getting a second episode this week. But we had to do it because we were missing a key component to the Flagrant 2 podcast when we did that other episode. First of all, shouts out to Abba and Preach for filling in.
The best. I'm sad I missed him.
But the god Akaash Singh was busy trying to get Rogan canceled again.
Yo, had to do it.
You had to do it.
Had to do it.
You had to do it.
I can't help it.
I was listening. Phenomenal episode.
Oh,
you
thank you so
absolutely
much.
killed it. It was so much fun. You guys had this amazing rapport. I knew you were going to fucking do great.
Thank you.
And I went on and somebody sent me a link, I think, to the group chat. I forget what it was. And it was your fucking smug face smiling ear to ear as Rogan's about to get canceled again because you roped him into kid fucking.
Yeah.
What the hell did you do?
Why would you do that?
I truly don't remember.
You roped him into kid fucking.
I truly don't remember how he got there.
Sure you don't.
Wow.
Hey,
You were
man,
talking about
listen.
Subway sandwiches or something like that.
How
Oh,
convenient.
I think it started with fat people and then Subway and then there
And you
you
were
go.
like, you're a kid fucker. And then you were like, don't you like that, Joe? Or you said something like that. You roped him in. How'd you rope him in?
Dude, I don't know. I went in there with a mission. You know, I was like, hey,
Yeah.
Joe hasn't done anything for us.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
get this guy canceled. You know, this guy doesn't elevate anybody. We got to get him out of here.
Literally the episode where he's got to be on his best behavior ever. Akaash is out there. So what do you think about kid fucking? Huh? What about when it's a guy who fuck a young boy who fucks an older woman? What about that? And poor Joe took the bait. He's like, that sounds like fun. He just realized it's more fun early on than most people. And then proceeded to shit all over you later in the episode because you weren't kid fucked.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Son told me it wasn't a choice to be a virgin.
No. What was the combo?
My bad.
Yo, I think we were talking about Subway, and then we were talking about like, yeah, it's fucked up, whatever. And then he said, but it's not as bad if a guy fucks a male. If a male teacher fucks a male student fucks a female teacher. There it is, as the other way around, which is something
We all agree.
Yeah, something we all, I guess, have publicly talked about for years, and suddenly it's a problem.
Yeah.
And then that was it. He was basically like, you just hope it's a hot teacher for your son's sake.
Yes. Not a cafeteria lady.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. What a monster.
Yeah.
What a piece of shit.
No, but he had a kind of funny take on it. He's like, you just found something really awesome earlier in life.
Yeah. That's
Which is so true. And like now you waited till you were 31 to have sex,
Yeah.
right? And
I'm gay, dude. Why did I do
son,
that?
real talk, like what a compliment to your girl.
Yeah.
Like low key, did she feel it? Was she like, you are a virgin? Like
Yeah.
was there a reaction at all?
Yeah, that's like
Yo,
a dab.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think she felt much of anything.
We never asked you about this.
Yeah.
How was your first time having
It was a
sex?
fucking nightmare.
Tell me.
It didn't fit. It was
What
like a
did
whole
it fit?
thing.
She wasn't putting it in you.
Yeah.
No, mine didn't fit.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
mine didn't fit.
Yeah. She didn't strap it up or anything like that for your first time? Okay.
No.
Yeah.
I didn't start getting pegged till later. That was that was like anniversry stuff.
Right.
No, but it didn't fit. It was just like
Really?
Yeah, it was a whole fucking.
Did that
debacle.
feel pretty good?
No, because it took so long to find it in the first place. That when it didn't fit, I was like, "You gotta be fucking kidding me!"
No.
I just got here.
No.
So it's like waiting all fucking weeks for concert tickets, and you get to the gate and it's closed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You buy a house and the fucking key's not the right key.
Exactly.
You're like, God
I
damn it,
dreamt
dude.
of this house for years, living inside of here, never moving out.
Yeah, they gave you the wrong fucking key.
Oh, look at the virgins. Look at them relating. I've been falling in pussy since I was young.
He's, whatever. These guys aren't going to heaven.
Yeah, exactly.
It is what it is.
Nerds.
This guy didn't wait. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, exactly.
Nah, I did.
No, you waited a little bit.
Yeah.
Waited longer than you had
Just a
to.
condom doesn't count, bro. I didn't have sex. My rubber had sex.
That's
Yeah,
true. You
this-
fucked a condom fucked her.
exactly.
Yeah,
That's how it goes.
dude.
That's what I'm saying.
Dude, you're so much smarter than God. You're so much smarter than God.
Dude.
Wait a minute, but this is interesting. So the first time couldn't find it and it didn't fit.
Right,
And
right,
when
right.
it didn't fit, was a little bit of you like, these other hoes was lucky. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to be around beating
I don't
up
think either
puss.
one of us felt that way. I think
no.
we were both like, let's just we'll try again later. 'Cause
Oh, really?
This is not. Yeah, this is not.
So you just bumped it traffic style and
Took
then
a rain
just
delay?
chilled?
Yeah, we had to put a pause on it because it just wasn't happening.
What did you do in the meantime? Beat it down or just let it? What'd you do?
Wait, what? What do you mean beat it down?
Like jerk
Oh,
it
his
off?
own. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Beat the girl. Ow.
No, I didn't. I'm like, whoa.
He's Indian,
Jeez.
actually.
No, I think I cried in a corner and just hoped it would work out the next time. We got there though. We got
And?
there.
Really?
Yeah, we got there.
Nice.
It just took a little time. You know
Hell
what I mean?
yeah.
Wait, same day, or did you like try a different day?
I think it was same day. I
Same
think.
day,
I truly
bro.
don't
Amazon
remember.
Prime
I
Akaash over
truly
here. Let's
blocked
go.
out the memory, so I don't have full recollection.
Hold on. You were fully bricked up. Akash, full brick, right? The Cobra was out the basket,
Full brick,
right?
obviously.
Yeah.
Who's
Okay.
half bricked?
Wait a few years, my friend. When you've been fucking for longer than you've been alive, there's a lot of half bricks out there.
Longer than you've
Shouts to Blue Chew. No,
When you
longer
been-
than you have not been
Okay.
fucking. Yeah, I've been fucking longer than I've been alive.
Is that true?
I've started in pussy.
Yeah, it's true.
Where y'all did? Where y'all came from?
Good point.
I ain't no C-section.
Actually, you started in balls.
Whoa.
Damn,
Hey,
bro.
yo.
Yeah, you started in
Damn,
balls.
that
bro.
is
No,
sus.
no. I wasn't fully formed in balls, but I was fully formed in pussy.
You started.
I was
in
half
ball-
me when I
Nah,
was in
you
the balls.
started in oh, so you half fucking.
I'm
egg?
half woman.
Yeah.
I'm half woman. All of us
You're
are trans.
bi-spirit. You're two spirit.
I am two
Yeah.
spirit. Every
Yeah.
single one of us.
Yeah, you're
that
right.
sperm is only half of you, dude.
We're all two spirit.
Yo,
Nah.
the better half is the female one, the one that has compassion and empathy and like listening.
Yes.
Thank you. I thought you guys would support that.
I do support it.
Do you know
Nah,
what I mean?
son, nah, bro. Come on, I'm full sperm, dog. Out this bitch.
You're full sperm,
I'm
dude?
full sperm.
Let's go.
Really?
Straight from the nuts, bro.
There we
Yeah.
go.
I live in nut sacks.
Hell yeah, bro. XX chromosome, bro. Fuck that Y
Yeah.
shit.
Why? You mean?
Yeah, why?
I'm why out
I'm
this
drunk.
bitch,
I'm
yo.
drunk.
Wait a minute. Damn.
We're all two spirit. Is that
I
what
thought
you're?
I was onto something.
No, we're all two spirit. You're right.
But
At the end of
sounding
the
like
day-
you're all sperm is way cooler.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I made it sound more swaggy, but scientifically, you know what I mean? You got it.
But we could all make that argument. Well, not all of us. If you're C-section, you can't. But like some of us can make that argument that like we've been in pussy from the day one. I'm day one pussy right here. Tearing up pussy.
Yeah, that's your block, bro.
Son, real talk.
Yeah, represent.
Yeah, like were you C-section or regular? Maybe that's why you couldn't find it because you didn't know where it was
I
in the
was
first place.
C-section.
You were probably digging
No.
down belly
Were you?
button.
Yeah, I was C-section.
That's
There
why,
go.
dude. You
were
There you
C-section?
go.
That's why you
Yeah.
didn't know, dude. Something
100%.
happens when you come out the canal. You know where that shit is.
Yeah. 100%.
I 100%. First time I had sex, I knew exactly where that shit is.
Whoa.
Dead ass, for real. On the beach, sand everywhere, dude. Kind of like how Vala lost his virginity. This was consensual though. But on the beach, July 4th. What, dude? What, dude? You want to get everybody canceled, Akaash? Bringing up these topics?
Yeah, why are you bringing
Son,
this up?
I didn't bring it up. You brought it up.
You brought up kid fucking. I'm talking about when I was a kid and I fucked.
Yeah.
Okay.
How old were you?
I was 16,
And how old was she?
18.
Nice.
Whoa.
Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah, rapist.
She's a rapist.
I got
dude.
fucking wrapped.
We gotta cancel her.
Yeah,
dude.
dog.
Dude, it
you
was-
got raped.
I gotta call her up about that.
Yeah.
You gotta call the police.
You still got her
immediately.
number?
Call
I
the
gotta
police
call the
right
police.
now. Call the police.
It's my friend's cousin. I can get the number right now.
Oh, can we make that call?
100%. I can call him right now. Actually, that'd be kind of fun. Hold on.
No.
Yep. Dude, yeah,
I think this is a Patreon, guys.
no.
It's Valentine's Day. What are you doing?
I haven't spoken to him in a minute too, so this is going to be really fun.
Oh, I thought we
So,
were calling the
how are
girl.
you
We're gonna open
invited
up
to
this
my
combo.
wedding? And I
Oh, yeah, I
fucked
didn't
your
invite him
cousin,
to the wedding.
But
yeah,
I thought we were calling
let's
the
see.
girl.
How are you gonna open the combo, bro?
We'll see.
Yo, remember that time I nutted your sister?
I'll try that one.
Okay.
It was her cousin, but his cousin.
Oh,
But
cousin.
let's see. See if he picks up. He's a school teacher, so he might be doing something with children.
Oh,
I don't think we're getting him.
Hello?
Yo!
What's up, dude? Congratulations.
Oh, thank you so much, man. I'm sorry I didn't invite you.
Oh, no, dude, it's all good.
Listen,
I heard a bunch of people got COVID at that thing anyway.
yeah, everybody got COVID, dude. It was really fucked up. It was better that you didn't go. You need to teach America's youth, you know?
Yeah, right. Fucking entertain them more like it. What's up?
Listen, I'm just doing the podcast right now, and none of my podcast co-hosts believe that I lost my virginity to your cousin.
Oh, yes, you did.
Why does it sound so sad?
Okay, Akaash, in all seriousness, you didn't get Joe Rogan canceled again, but you guys did have a fun conversation. Great
great
podcast.
time.
How do you feel about it?
I felt good. I didn't want to try too hard. I didn't want to push too much, but I felt like it was good. I felt like I did what I needed to do when I got there.
You were
We had fun.
excellent.
Thank you so
and
much.
I mean
man.
this objectively. And
Thank you.
I'll tell you something honestly, and I think I texted this. I didn't know. I knew I was going to be excited for you.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how like happy and exciting it was. I was like blown away.
Yeah.
Like I got emotional.
I did too. But at
You're
you.
supposed to.
Yo, at you. This how supportive you've been through this whole thing. How much I said this on Rogan, so more people heard it. But the amount of help this guy gave me on the special, he said a couple days before it dropped, I got from 12 to 4 p.m. I'll help you edit. This guy taught me how to elevate every aspect of the special and stay till 4 a.m. 16 hours.
But that's what we do.
He's why
that's
the special was late, but it was worth it.
That's what we do for each other. And you spent hours with me, like when we were preparing for Guy Code and all these things back in the day. This is just what we do. But I was just so proud of you. You were so eloquent, so articulate. Like, just great perspective, and like you were really yourself there. Like, I think a lot of people go on Rogan, and they're so caught up in like what that moment is that it's very easy to lose yourself.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's like you're sitting in front of the president and all you start to go is like, oh, I guess maybe I do share more views with you.
Yeah.
Right? And it's like you gave pushback. He started talking about the JFK assassination and literally you just went, Joe. I stopped listening a while ago. I couldn't believe you said that. I couldn't believe it. I was like, this guy's got balls. He has to pee bad. And they did take a pee break.
I did. I had to stay true. G's up.
I know. You did 2.5 hours with him before a pee break. You can go 30 minutes on this fucking podcast.
How little water I drank?
Say
Did
what?
you see how little water I was drinking?
I didn't notice.
Dude, the amount of focus I was going in there with, I was like, I cannot slip. This guy... You know, sometimes you'll say some shit in like an argument or discussion or whatever, and as you're saying it, you're like, there's a little hole in here. I hope they don't catch it.
Yeah.
He catches it every fucking time.
Instantly.
Yeah. Every fucking time.
That's why I was so excited for you to go. And I was talking to Kunal about this because I bumped into him last night.
Okay, yeah.
And I was just like, I think that like you're not going to go, a comedian is not going to go on Rogan's podcast and say anything about cancel culture, wokeness, etc., that Rogan doesn't already know. He's already spoken to the best experts on this.
Yes.
Right? He's spoken to people who get paid for a living just to think about this stuff.
Right.
So a comedian coming on, right, you're not going to blow him away with that.
Right.
But you have your specific experience
that
he doesn't know about.
Right.
He doesn't know what it's like to be an Indian American dude.
Right.
And what you feel. Do you feel oppressed? Do you feel offended by jokes, etc.? Like, he can't tell you how that feels. And he probably hasn't interviewed people who have given that perspective.
Right.
So you got to be an expert.
Yeah.
And it was this really cool thing where he was like listening and like really curious, and like you guys had this cool comedy discussion, but you still had this nugget of information that he didn't have, and he was really curious about learning, and you just executed perfectly. And you know, maybe I'm fluffing you right now, but I just was so proud. I've listened to the episode maybe 2 times. I just keep scrolling back and forth, waiting for you guys to talk about me. And and then but no, seriously, it's so good, and I think everybody should go listen to it. But like, you were so good, so calm, so like confident.
Yeah, I was nervous as fuck.
You didn't come across.
Well, the things I always hate when I press too hard. When you try too hard, that's the thing that I know I've done. So I was like, do not think that just because so many people are listening, you need to try too hard and push too hard to be funny. Let the shit happen as it happens. Right. Don't try to make yourself somebody you're not, and just be honest and authentic and talk. And if you don't agree, obviously you respect the fuck out of this guy, so you're not going to be disrespectful. Yeah. So just have a respectful, like, I don't know, what do you think about this?
Anything you wish you did differently?
There were certain things that like I wish I had said, little points I wish I had made, but like overall, I wish I didn't get him canceled. That's it. That's the main thing.
It's so funny. It came out that there's this person who gets paid to listen to every Rogan podcast for misinformation.
Well, that's the person that did the article.
Really? Yeah. I thought those were different people.
No. So Alex Patterson
was the person on Twitter.
Was the person on Twitter, and that's the person that kicked up the story in the first place. So the main tweet is Spotify's Joe Rogan and comedian Akaash Singh mock child sex abuse and claim it's, quote, fine for boys to have sex with adult women.
Bro, I think I got brought up in that same thing because they were going through past episodes, and literally exactly what's going to happen is like, we call this, right? It was like, first it's going to be racism, the next it's going to be misogyny.
Dude, I was listening to your first Rogan because I thought it was so good. Like, to just like mentally be like, this is the mindset.
Yeah.
There's a moment where you predict exactly what's going to happen.
Yeah.
At like an hour and 28 minutes in, you say when your ideas are too good and big, like for them to compete with, they just make you radioactive. And then you literally said, they're just going to make you racist. Oh, I don't need to talk to Joe Rogan. He's racist.
Bro, and then I say, I think transphobic and all these other things.
After that,
Miles, we'll give you the clip because Shifty just cut up the clip. You see it in everything. You see it in comedy. It's like, oh, I can't do that type of comedy, so I'm going to make that comedy radioactive so that this is the only type of comedy that's allowed. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be comedy. It could really be any kind of situation. It's like you're just trying to carve out the market share. Like, oh, that comedy's dirty. That's edgy. That's sexist. That's bigoted.
Censor it.
Censor it.
But it's also like the same thing you see with the right versus the left. There's a lot of people online opinion from each side, they
Right.
want to censor the opinions of the other people instead of having a better opinion.
Yeah, that's a
they want
power
to shut
grab.
that opinion off.
And when they don't have a better opinion, they just make you radioactive so they don't even have to talk to you.
Yeah.
Hey, Joe Rogan, you're racist. And you're like,
Yeah.
what do you mean? Let's talk about it. And you're like, I don't talk to racists.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was clever what you did. I went through that. Like the
Yeah.
second I had an opinion that went against the grain, immediately I'm labeled as something that they don't even have to have a dialogue with.
Right, they just shut you down.
Boom.
Yeah. Oh, you're a white supremacist.
Exactly.
Oh, you're alt-right.
Yes.
Oh, you're this, you're that. It's like a magic trick. It only works if you don't know what they're trying to do.
But what a job.
Yeah.
Like your job is literally to sit there and cancel Rogan.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the hardest part of that is not liking the podcast.
And you're gonna
Yeah. It's too many different people on there.
you're
You have
gonna
to like
start
some.
liking it, you're gonna start getting perspective,
Yeah.
and then you're gonna have to quit your job.
Right.
Or hate yourself. It's
hates
like those
himself.
people who are what is it called? Spies for the mafia. They work for
Yeah.
Donnie Brasco, whatever
Yeah,
that guy is.
yeah.
You're a policeman, but you're undercover. Yeah, like or undercover.
No, he's undercover.
But like, I think what might happen with some of them is like you actually start to like fall in love with these people.
I'm sure. Yeah.
You're with them all day.
I think you can separate though.
The good ones
I
can.
think so.
Sometimes if you're there long enough, you're gonna.
I mean, if you're in it and like you're
If you're
learning
listening-
interpersonal shit, that I get it. But I think if you're just observing or like doing something you think is unethical, doesn't align with your moral code, I think you can remove yourself.
Yeah.
What if
maybe.
you start doing some of those activities with them?
I mean, he's
That's
doing
the thing.
13. He's the Rogan is right here in his ears for 13 hours a week.
Yeah.
At some point, if you're actively listening, you're going to be like, yo, this is pretty fucking interesting.
Yeah.
You're at least going to have more perspective.
Yeah.
And you're going to go, well, he definitely isn't what everybody's saying.
Right.
Low key, this could be the best possible thing. That person quits their job, it exposes everything.
They just
Yeah.
get another watchdog. They go, yeah, they moved on. They got promoted.
They
whatever.
will,
Yeah.
but if those people keep quitting, it's like, wait, why does this one job, which is the easiest job in the world, why do these people keep quitting? And then they'll do a think piece, and it's like, I actually listened to the guy, and I found out, wow, it's like a lot of unique voices on here. He's trying to have a good perspective. Sometimes he's saying jokes, but a lot of things he's saying that are horrible or out of context. And
Yeah. Yeah. And to an eye-opening thing, thank God, he asked me how I was doing up top. You were like, how do you open the Joe Rogan podcast? When he asked me how I was doing, I just kind of laughed and I was like, buddy, how are you doing? And that was
great.
like, that was my genuine feeling. But it was such an interesting answer. He said, it's a relief because I've known this was out there and I've wanted to apologize for it. I've regretted it.
Yep.
And now I just get to do that. So now that that's out of the way, they're really scraping the bottom of the barrel.
It's freedom.
You're scraping for a joke conversation where we're laughing, talking about something. Everybody, I heard an AM radio, the Tiki Wiki did this shit like 3 weeks ago. Why is it worse when this exact scenario happens? Male student, female teacher versus the other way around. They literally pontificated, why is it worse? Because they all accepted that it was worse. We all accept that it's worse. Neither
Why?
one is good. And then somebody said, it was just kind of a little like vivid, but he was like, I think, this is vivid, but I think when it's a female, like a young female, she's the one getting penetrated. And that's why it seems so much more visceral for us.
Yeah, penetration is always worse.
Yeah.
Because it's like female teacher to female student, and they're just like rubbing, box lips.
Yeah.
Cleats
Al.
part two.
I'm with you, man.
If they're just rubbing box lips, bro, if they both throw on the clap cleats, kick one leg up on a wall,
Don't do this again.
and just start clapping with that labia, dude.
That
angle,
about
right?
a teacher and the student.
I'm talking about a teacher that's in MBA.
There we go.
I'm talking about a teacher. I'm talking about a teacher that might be 30 years old and a student might be 25.
That's
Or
what I'm talking about.
someone got
Might
held
be
back a lot.
31.
Yeah.
They might be 31. It doesn't matter what year they are, but I know that they're older. And I know when them coochies start clapping, bro, if they don't have the right clap clean on, they might slip, fall all over the place, Alex. It's an episode of Whiplash.
Don't do that.
It's good.
You got Wipeout, whatever that fucking show is, where Asians can't do things. You know the show, right? Right you are, Ken.
Ninja Warrior.
That's MXT.
Oh, that's Ninja Warrior?
Yeah.
Well, I don't like calling them all ninjas, buddy.
That's a
I feel
little
like that's a
racist.
little bit more racist.
That's a little racist.
Yeah.
Alex,
Yeah, but
I expect better from
Wipeout
you as a
has
black man.
Us on there.
Say what?
Wipeout is Americans.
Oh, it's the American version of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So American Ninja Warrior is what?
You might have got me on that one. You might have got me on that one.
Okay. But you feel good. Response has been good.
What is funny with this person, Alex Patterson, that's like watchdogging, is that I think what will happen more likely is that every time that there's a stretch or a reach to try to find something, because ultimately the job is maintained by finding shit to get outraged by. and there's not a ton of stuff to get outraged by. So things like this, for example, Akaash's tweet where this person's trying to like put Akaash and Joe in this awful conversation, all the replies are like, LOL, that's hilarious. Yeah. Or like, oh, this is a reach, or I think it's funny, you should not take comedy that serious. Or this account is Joe Rogan's best bits compiled.
Yeah.
Like all the comments. I can't find one comment. This is on Twitter. And people following like a very like, I don't know, like liberal, cancel-y kind of person.
It's great for Joe.
Yeah, this is good.
Yeah.
It's great.
Literally paying attention to him is what the cancelers don't do. That is the problem.
That's what canceling is, yeah.
Yeah, it's like you don't know the full picture of a human, and you're getting them out of there off of the worst thing that they said in their life.
Right.
So
With no context.
If you have someone who all of a sudden has context, and they're holding the what's it called, the release button for the guillotine, but now they have context, they're like, do I really need to write this whole article? He was clearly joking, and 10 seconds later said it was bullshit.
Yeah.
Now, if only someone did that for the news.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, why don't we have one person who just listens to the news, a 24-hour news cycle, and just writes down every time they get something wrong?
We got a teenager that tracks Elon Musk's jet, but we don't have an adult that's just watching CNN and going, this is bullshit.
Yeah, you should have one for all of them. CNN, Fox News, MSNBC.
Every single one.
Yeah.
When I was in middle school, I had a teacher named Mr. Davis, and he would give extra credit for when we found out he was wrong.
Oh, yeah, we had one of those.
Oh, that's
too.
cool.
Yeah.
Like, he was like, fact check me. If I say some shit, go read it. And he's like, sometimes I'm going to say some shit that's wrong.
That's dope.
Like, on purpose.
Yeah.
To see if you guys are paying attention.
To see with catch
I mean,
it.
that's a little wild.
He's a wild boy. This dude was a wild boy.
That's a little wild.
But if
I never
nobody
seen
caught
somebody control a room. Like, literally, I get comedy things from him.
Really?
The guy was an 8th grade American history teacher.
What race are you, huh? The guy's just like, what? Why is that relevant to history class?
So in American history, very.
That's a good point. Good point.
But like I've learned more in American history than anybody else, than anybody else I've ever like taken classroom. But like the way he controlled that classroom, it was unbelievable, dude. Like nobody spoke. Never cared to be anybody's friend. Never tried to ingratiate himself to
Love
the
that.
class at all.
That's a good teacher.
And the craziest kids, the kids who were like getting in fights, all that kind of stuff, locked it. Dude, we weren't even allowed to enter the class until he said. Everybody lined up outside the class. Stoic. I didn't even think I saw him smile the whole time. It was absolutely, it was like, I was like, oh my God, you can control a room just with like pace and intensity.
And what is it? You wanted his respect, like all the people in the class?
I just learned that like silence is valuable.
Yeah, but why did y'all fall in line for him? What do you think it was?
I think that he didn't care if we liked him. And I think that he cared. I think that we felt like there would be consequences for our actions, and he wasn't to be played around with. And he made class very easy to succeed in. He told us the things he wanted us to write down, and he's like, write this down, and then kept talking, write this down. And all of us got this sense like, as long as I'm here and I'm writing down the things that he's telling me, and I get tested on these things, I can do well. It's not like write an essay and then a teacher, based on how much they kind of like you and your fucking handwriting, gives you this score.
Yeah.
Right? It's literally like, these are the things that I want you to take away from my class. And if you pay attention and do exactly as I tell you, you should be able to get a class. An A. He said, everybody in this class starts out with an A. You're fucking it up. Yourself if you choose not to keep that.
Yeah.
And it was just like profound. 8th grade? Why do I remember this guy?
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're going to take a break for a second because, listen, I know investing can be very confusing. And I know a lot of you guys are probably tired of not knowing what to invest in. And you're hearing all these people making all this money investing. And listen, we got somebody who can help you out through all of this. You can join the Red Panda Stock Club, okay? Now, you know Ian from his coverage in Forbes, The Breakfast Club, USA Today, Unfiltered, which he records at WTF Media Studios, or the hit investing show Market Mondays with Earn Your Leisure. Ian has an impressive track record, and his predictions are always on point. He's helped many of our friends make money, including our guys Charlamagne and AlexxMedia, okay? Ian's tip of the week, buy 2 tech companies and 2 index funds, okay? VOO, VTI, Apple, and Microsoft are the 4 safest combinations to invest in. Now, here are just a few of the things that you'll get as part of the stock club, okay? The 4 best stocks to invest in for the long term, a year worth of the best companies to invest in, 2 stocks to invest in if we go into a full-blown recession, unlimited access for 365 days, and a weekly meeting with Ian and the Red Panda family every Monday night at 9 p.m. Central after Market Monday. So, join the Red Panda Stock Club. And investing will never be easier for you. Go to joinredpanda.com and enter the code FLAGRANT to get 50% off for the next 2 weeks. After that, the price will go back up. So you have 2 weeks to get that 50% off. Go there right now. As long as you type in that code FLAGRANT, you are good to go. Now, this is a disclaimer. Results are not guaranteed. JoinRedPanda.com is not a registered investment advisor. All investment and financial opinions expressed by JoinRedPanda.com are from the personal research and experience of the owner of the site and are intended as education material. Now, let's get back to the show.
I think history is also a good class for that too. Like, I don't know. I always had a lot of reverence for my history professors or history teachers, just because there's you're talking about something that's it feels consequential, especially in 8th grade when nothing's kind of consequential.
Right.
And you're talking about great men and history and all that shit. I don't know. I feel like there's something about the subject that
I had one history teacher because she would teach us shit outside of the book. Especially Texas history is very, hey, we teach all the good shit only. And she taught us the magic bullet theory for JFK. She taught us about the Reagan Grenada scandal, I think it was. And the only reason he got away with it is he shredded the documents and shredded the evidence and Nixon didn't. She was
this is an episode of Rogan.
Son, and this is 97. We didn't know about conspiracy theories. We didn't have cable internet even.
Yeah.
And she's just teaching us the shit
heat.
that you're not. Yeah, the heat, the high
MK
heaters.
Ultra, bro.
Not
crack
too
in the
much.
black communities. You're fuck America, dude. Let's go.
Not too much, but when it came to certain shit, she'd be like, hey, here's a real piece of history. And then when you get older, you're like, oh, she was actually teaching us shit that wasn't brainwashing.
Oh, that's cool.
That's dope.
I wonder if she can get in trouble for that.
Yeah,
I don't know.
If you go off syllabus, can you get fired?
That was a public school?
Yeah, it was public school.
Yeah.
Isn't that interesting? Yeah. You teach what you think is the proper history, and
you can get fired.
You get fired.
Yeah. If it was I think it was just a few nuggets every a few times a year. It happened. But I remember all of them.
That's why a lot of teachers get in trouble when they try to teach Black Lives Matter because it's not in the curriculum. But they're like, hey, this is a big current event going on, and then parents come home outraged. You saw, I think there was a kindergarten class doing a march, and it was just they had them with signs and pickets and all that stuff, just teaching them about marching. Parents were outraged. This is not what our kids should be learning in school and shit like that. But that's what the teacher was.
Now, what do you think about that?
I think especially kindergarten, it's too early.
It's young, right?
It's too early.
But then it's
they don't
what age?
understand the full.
It depends what's on the sign. If it's just finger painting and fucking turkeys and shit, I'm all right. You know what I
mean? Yeah. But even Thanksgiving and shit like that, they still whitewash it.
Yeah, that's the tricky thing when you're teaching, right? When you're coming up with curriculum, and the government has to do this, right? There's someone in the government that sits down what do we need all 5th graders to know? What do we need all 6th graders to know? What are 5-year-olds, 6-year-olds, 8-year-olds, etc. It's easy to go at 19, we should learn all the nuance of history. But as you're coming up, am I going to teach a 1st grader who Columbus really was?
Yeah, I didn't want to know. Dude, they taught us kindergarten. In kindergarten, Thanksgiving was beautiful. They came and shared the fucking corn or whatever. Yeah. That's great. I love knowing that as a 5-year-old.
See, I'd rather you just not teach it. Don't teach me fake shit.
But then how do I appreciate Thanksgiving?
You don't need to.
Yo, but here's the thing, Al.
It's not a day.
History is fake shit. That's the thing.
That's a great point,
and that's the thing that's really hard for us all to digest, right? We have to balance this equation, which is how do we make people proud of our country, and everybody does that, and teach them enough truth. Mm-hmm. So you just start selecting the truth, right?
Sure.
And it's if you literally teach history, there's a reason why when we grew up, we went to the public school system in New York City, you and I, right? We basically learned the same things. I don't know what the fuck happened in World War I. Because we weren't balling. Yeah, that World War II, all of a sudden, we the motherfucking stars, right? With Will Smith and Independence Day.
It was revolutionary war, and then World War II.
We skipped World War I. We don't need to learn about that. And they're some shit happened in Korea, some shit happened in Vietnam, and then Iraq.
Yeah.
Right? We got Saddam.
Yeah.
And it was you just move it all around. And low key, I try to have empathy for the people who create these systems and structures, and I'm just what are they trying to do? And they're what do we want to instill in these young kids?
Patriotism.
Yes, because the country actually functions better when you're proud of the place you're in. You know, like Miles and I had a long debate about this yesterday, and he has a lot of great points. But it's like one thing that I'm concerned about America is a lack of patriotism.
Yeah.
Like I want us to be more proud. And I want us to be more proud because I think when we're more proud of America, we take care of one another more. Right? It's like when you think America's shitty and you see a bunch of people living in fucking tents in LA, you start going, oh, this is America. It's a shitty place.
Yeah.
When you believe America is amazing and you see that, I think you start going, why the fuck are people living in tents here?
Yeah.
When we got billionaires flying rockets to the moon for fun.
Yeah.
Like,
This is
what is
America. That shouldn't be happening.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So now I don't know if that actually changes behavior. I think people have been living in tents in the 90s when we were all gung-ho about America. But I'd like to believe that there are things that we can do to kind of instill that.
Is there a way to do both? Which is, hey, we did some fucked up things, but every country's done some fucked up things. That is a product of progress.
Yes.
And America is still one of the greatest countries to live in, for sure.
I think that we should teach the fucked up things. I should think that we should teach the nuance of American history at ages where they can digest it. And I kind of agree with Al's point earlier, which is like low-key kind of avoid certain things until they're ready to have the full discussion. Like Thanksgiving, teach the holiday. This is just what we do on a holiday. I don't need to know the fucking origin story.
Do a sex ed style.
Go on that.
It's
That's
like,
interesting. Go on that.
Like when you're kids, it's like, oh yeah, mom and daddy love each other as a baby. And then later on, you're like, oh yeah, well, they have sex. And later on, you're like, this is what sex is.
Yeah.
And then you start watching porn. You're like, okay. Like those are the levels. You know what I mean?
No, that's interesting. Yeah. Yeah, you don't need to teach them how the baby happens. Teach them enough.
But don't teach like a fake version of it, because now
Yes.
I grow up
I don't like the
and I
stork
learned the real
The
shit.
stork.
I was like, oh,
I don't want to know about no stork.
I don't like
and
Santa.
now I don't trust you.
Whoa.
I'll be honest, I don't think I'm gonna do Santa, bro.
This is this religious shit Charlamagne always talks
I don't think
about.
I'm gonna do Santa.
Why? Because he's stealing the shine from Jesus?
Yeah, that's what
Not
it is.
that.
Nah, that's it, fam.
Nah, I don't like.
You don't
I
got
don't,
Santa on your neck? You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to lie to. I don't want to lie to my kids.
Yeah, Mark's talked about this. One time he was like, yo, my little cousin asked about, he lives in New York City. Oh, do you get to see the Ninja Turtles, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You have
do
a
you see-
family in New York City?
No, he lives in New York. His little cousin was like, oh, you see the
Mark
Ninja
would have a
Turtles.
whole family member here and not introduce us, right? Piece of shit.
Well, you
Go
don't
on.
even know my second cousin.
And
Listen,
the kid said, you know the Ninja Turtles. You live in New York. He's what, 5 maybe?
And Mark said they don't exist?
And Mark just
No.
didn't answer the question.
No, that's not true. That's not true. He said, "Hey, have you seen Splinter?" And I said, "No, I haven't, because apparently from what I've seen, he lives in the sewers, and I don't go in the sewers, so I don't know."
Okay, that's truthful.
So I didn't lie.
Yeah, you didn't lie.
But I don't want to perpetuate the idea like, yo, there's Ninja Turtles running around. Yeah, there's Splinter. Some other uncle might have been like, oh yeah, I saw him yesterday. He said, be a good boy.
You're such an idiot, dude. What
yo,
a fucking
let
dumb
it-
stand to
Let
take.
a kid have joy.
Kid can't have an imagination. You don't want him to exercise his imagination.
But it's not his imagination. Someone told him to believe it.
Yeah, that's
Watch
life.
Disney movies
then he
growing up
runs
your
with
entire
that.
I didn't
life,
believe
bro.
it was real.
What?
Alright.
You didn't believe it was real?
No.
Son, I remember my brother packing a bag because he was about to go live with the Power Rangers because one of his friends told him that shit. I remember I went into his room. He's packing sneakers and all that shit. I'm like, what are you doing? He goes, yo, Power Rangers picking us up tonight. I got to pack.
Let's go.
Like he 100% believed that shit was real. I believe that shit was real, dude. Hell yeah.
I used to watch Dragon Ball Z, and I swear to God, I made a fireball in my hand
There it
when
is.
I was younger.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
Dude,
That's terrible,
all
man.
of it.
Yeah,
You gotta
imagine it.
believe in some of it.
Exactly, and I don't think you should squash a kid's belief, but I don't think you should perpetuate the belief and then have to lie to him or tell him the truth later. Be like, "Yo, that Santa
Yo,
shit was
kids
lying."
don't care.
Yo, what a stupid stand to
used
take.
to-
Now he's splitting hairs. And, well, I
I
don't
felt
know.
annoyed when
No,
I found
'cause-
out Santa wasn't real, and I was like,
That's
"Yo,
gonna be
Santa
the-
real?"
Yo, fam,
They're like, "No."
you
Grinch,
worship the figures.
Yeah.
The kids worship the gifts. So once kids find out Santa ain't real and they realize they still get gifts, they're like, I don't give a fuck about that fat motherfucker.
Yeah.
Right? I still get presents from mom and dad.
That's my point.
Because I could kiss up to mom and dad.
That's my point.
I can't kiss up to Santa.
So why would I lie to them?
You jealous.
Because they want to
He mad
believe.
jealous, this guy.
Keep going.
Son, he jealous of Santa because he's going to be a parent. He wants to have a lot of kids probably. You're
Yeah.
going to be a great father for the outside of this. But the kid's going to be like, Santa's coming to give me gifts. He's going to
Yeah.
be like, this fat fuck.
Also, old truthful ass kid in school, conspiracy theory ass.
I was
Fucking
that kid.
5-year-old telling all the other kids, oh yeah, Transformers don't exist. That's Santa, motherfucker. Lies.
I was
You
that
gonna have
kid.
Alex Jones
You
as a
and that
kid. That's
kid?
gonna
Because
be
my
your
brother
kid.
told me Santa's not real when I was like 5 years old, shattered my whole shit. And then I tried to pass on that misery because I was miserable.
Yeah, well, Santa's literally a conspiracy. If you teach your kids Santa, you're teaching them a conspiracy.
Okay. That's
your
what I
kid's
just
gonna be a
said.
conspiracy
What's,
theorist.
what's the conspiracy?
There's a man that flies around with elves in the North Pole that comes into your house and goes through a chimney, even though you live in New York.
That's
You don't even
a
have a
story!
chimney. You don't have a chimney. Where does he
That's
come
a
in? How does he get in your
story!
house? He takes the elevator. What the doorman say? Oh yeah, you can go up.
Are you think you're the first person that figured out that it's hard to be Santa Claus in a city?
Yeah, I know. That's my
Do
point.
you see him just break this down? Like, how does he get in? Yeah, no shit. We know it's hard for him to get in.
So how are we gonna lie to
the
your kid?
window? The window's easier than a chimney. You don't think he's stoked to be in the city? He's like, thank God I'm not in the fucking suburbs. I get to go in the door.
Getting
I buzz
emphysema.
downstairs like delivery.
What are you gonna tell your kid when he goes, "Oh man, like how come Santa gives me way better presents than my poor friend?"
The Jews.
Yeah, the Jews.
I don't ask. I don't ask. I'm worried about my presents.
Yeah,
You think we compete in presents, yo? I'm playing video games at my.
What kind of charitable ass kid do you think you're gonna have?
Yeah,
He's
what
like,
kind of
how
asshole
come-
kid you think's going to school with all the presents? Like, what y'all poor motherfuckers got? Nothing. Like, come on, bro.
You
These
didn't wonder
kids.
that as a kid. Your poor friends has got shit. They got one pair of
No,
shoes.
I was the poor friend.
No, of course. And I had Jewish friends, so it's like they didn't get nothing.
Well, no, they got 8 gifts.
They didn't really get
but they
shit.
got shitty.
Hanukkah's
Why-
bad,
how
bro.
come- how come
You guys
Hanukkah's
And
won.
trash?
Jews
You guys
spread
won
it
on
out.
that.
They give you one sneaker on one day, the other sneaker on the other day. Bro.
Oh,
Like,
here's some laces.
Yo, real
Yeah.
talk, yo. If you wanted to end anti-Semitism and y'all like went hard body on Hanukkah gifts, that would be a big step in the
I
right
want to bring
direction.
Hanukkah back, but yeah, you
You
guys
could
won
come
on
because
Christmas.
if you could
Christmas
make
is better
Hanukkah
than
marketing
love
stream,
Christmas. We
all
love it.
you got to do is 8 fire gifts, and then all of a sudden, slowly we're all gonna be like, yeah, I think we need to celebrate Hanukkah, not
That's
Christmas.
true.
If you're a neutral party like myself, like these two,
yeah.
why the fuck would we
Yo,
not
neutral
celebrate
parties
Hanukkah?
always go towards Christmas, dude.
Yeah, facts.
Because it's gifts. Hanukkah's fucking dreidels, dog. Anybody doing that?
Chocolate
And it
coins,
takes too
the
long.
trash.
It's it's like, why are we doing this one at a time? Like, come on, come on,
Oh,
come on,
that's
come
right.
on,
You bust a fat nut on Christmas.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
It's
That's
a
how it
love
goes.
bomb.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Waking
yeah.
up early. Remember going to sleep the night
Son,
before? Like,
yeah,
oh,
dude.
I'm about to
No,
get everything.
I don't remember that.
Yo, we gotta throw Dove at Christmas.
No, you know what they have on?
Do we?
You know what they have on
Or
Christmas
should he
Eve?
focus on getting gifts for other people?
Also that.
Yeah, I
that's
think
the beauty. That's
once
what Christmas
he
is
gets
about. Is the
gifts-
gift.
No,
is
no,
the
no.
gift
Dove
giving.
Christmas is we all just tell him all the nice things we did for him throughout the year.
That's a good ass point. Here's how we saved you money.
Yeah. Are you
Yeah.
doing Tooth Fairy?
Say
Are
again?
you gonna do Tooth Fairy?
Oh, with my children?
Yeah.
I don't understand the.
I'm doing all of it, bro.
But I don't understand what that does. I don't know if I ever did Tooth Fairy with my family. I don't know if I ever did
My
that.
parents put money under the pillow like in the middle of the afternoon, and they were like, "Look what the Tooth Fairy left you." It was like $6, which I was like, "This is amazing," but I was like, "There's no Tooth Fairy," and then they said, "Yes, there is." Then I picked up the pillow. They forgot the fucking tooth, and I like
It was still there?
I was like a truther about that shit. I like marched to the room.
toother.
I was like, "The tooth is still there. Explain that."
That's so good.
That's the thing, because immigrant parents don't have the same traditions.
It's all new to them, dude. They didn't know. My
low-key-
dad might have told me Santa
So
wasn't
you
real.
and you and your parents found out about Tooth Fairy same day.
Same exact day. Same exact
fairy?
day. And there was no Google and shit back in the day, so they had to
No.
call like their whitest friend.
Yeah.
And they were like, yo, how the fuck does this work? I don't think my mom, I don't know, like, my mom's Scottish, so like that Tooth Fairy is working. like even into adulthood, that motherfucker is busy, right? Overtime, weekends, the whole shit. And I remember once I lost a tooth, and my mom just handed me money. Like she was like, "I'm done with this shit."
And that's
Like
when
she
it
just
died.
handed me a $5 bill, and I gave her the tooth, and then we just went our separate ways. Oh my
That's so funny.
Immigrants, bro.
Business transaction.
So
They get
funny,
the
dude.
job
They don't got
done.
time. They don't got time for that.
They don't. Let's work. Let's make a dream here.
Yeah, they came from
Yeah.
way worse. So they're like, whatever, take the money, get the fuck out of my face. I got work to do.
Yeah, I think she probably saved that tooth for herself. She's like, I'll give you $10 if I can put that in my lower jaw. That'd be great.
Come on,
Dude, parents be losing teeth, boy.
Yeah.
My dad is fucked.
What?
Yeah.
He
Nothing, dude.
Wait, what?
They're gone. I bought them new ones.
Yeah, dentures.
Hey, you haven't bought your parents teeth yet?
Not yet.
Dentures.
Eventually.
Nah, your parents aren't old enough yet.
62.
When you're in mid 30s, you start buying.
Yeah.
Teeth.
No, I bought a new set, but we got a fake set for the wedding.
Right.
So the fake set completely just shattered in Mexico.
Wait,
and he's just been living with no teeth.
How? How did it shatter?
Say what?
How did it shatter?
My dad don't know how to bite with the new teeth yet.
Tortilla?
I think. Definitely not tortilla. I don't even think they have hard enough food to shatter.
A tostada, maybe.
Maybe that. But like, yeah, my mom was like, yeah, all the teeth kind of fell out. And I was like, what? And they're like, yeah, the temporary
You
ones.
got a warranty on them things or what?
Oh no, we're gonna do okay. We're gonna get him the proper teeth. The proper teeth that he deserves.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Because you can't have your parents with no teeth. It looks like you don't take care of them. I think we
Yeah.
spoke about this
Yeah,
before.
yeah, 100%.
But at what age though? Like if they're like 100. Can you be
They
like
gotta have full teeth.
at 100?
100%.
If they're alive, they gotta have full dentures. Yeah, it's just dentures.
100%.
It's not a natural teeth. It's dentures.
Yeah.
106 years old, wheelchair, frail.
You're gonna let your
Full teeth.
your mom at 106 walk around
Full
with
teeth.
dentures?
The
No
tricky
teeth?
thing with my dad is that his memory's gone, so he can't do the dentures.
Oh, because you
He'll
have to like
just
maintain
forget.
them?
Yeah. He just won't put them in. They'll fall out and be like, fuck this. I mean, my dad woke up every single day in Mexico for the last month not knowing where the fuck he was.
Right.
Think about that.
Yeah.
That's gnarly.
Yeah.
Like they lived in Mexico for a month, and every morning he'd wake up and just hear Spanish, and he'd be like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Am I in Brooklyn? What the hell happened?
They'd go for a walk. He's like, "Where the fuck are we?" Go to sleep the next morning, all over again. Groundhog Day, 30 days.
That's kind of that's
Real talk. Yeah,
that's a little wild.
kind of cool though.
Yeah.
The excitement of traveling, like every day.
You think your mom just took him to the same place over and over and over because she liked it, and he was like, "You've never been here."
Honestly, I could see her doing that.
Yeah, it's not a bad move.
Yeah, I could really.
Like if
see
she
her
found one taco joint that she loved, you just take him every day and be like, "We haven't had these. This is an adventure."
Yeah.
And every day he'll be like, "These are fantastic."
Yes.
That's a wonderful day, right?
100%.
Yeah.
Just one tooth at a time falling out of his mouth. She's taking him right back to the same goddamn spot.
You just follow the teeth there, bro. It's perfect. It's like Hansel and Gretel.
Teeth groups.
Immigrants. You
Yep.
got to love them. Okay, let's talk about some more immigrant drama. More shit with Eileen Gu.
Yeah.
So Eileen Gu, I think we had spoken about this last week.
Patreon, yeah.
Last week, Patreon. Okay. Eileen Gu has won gold in freestyle skiing.
Eileen Gu, born in America, raised in America, trained in America.
Yes. Half Chinese. Family moves, I think, when she's how old to China? Well, actually, I don't even know if they went. She plans on going to Stanford College here.
Yeah.
But in order to compete for China, she has to be a Chinese citizen. And China doesn't allow dual citizenship.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this is where it gets a little interesting.
China's baller, bro.
But she won't answer the question.
Bro, that shit's kind of fire.
Red Bull let it slip.
Go.
Red Bull basically said that
Yeah.
they're her main sponsor, that she gave up her citizenship, and then reporters try to confirm that. They scrubbed the convo.
Yeah.
So it's still not clear. Where there's another Chinese American, Zhu Yi, who's being blasted by the entire
This is
country.
the figure skater.
Oof.
And
When
then
you get blasted by China, that's times
a different level.
500 million people.
yeah, because
on
that
Weibo.
Zhu Yi didn't fucking win gold. This girl won gold. What is annoying about this whole situation is there's a couple things. One is like she won't address the whole citizenship thing, but also she won't just admit that she got paid.
Yeah.
Just like stop. Oh, I care about my heritage, and this is all about
Yeah.
embracing my heritage.
Yeah,
Shut
good
the
point.
fuck up. You or your dad got a boatload of money.
Yeah.
Okay. You got tons of fucking money. I know her father, I think, was offered some job there.
I believe so. I gotta double check that, but yeah, I'm pretty sure he's like an AI guy.
So there might be some sort of like thing where you had to accept, but you got paid a shit ton of money. You took that fucking money. You renounced your citizenship. Okay. You were raised, trained in the United States of America. You plan on coming back to school here. So don't give me this, oh, I love my heritage. Well, stay there. You love it so much. It's right there.
Yeah.
You're competing for them, right? You want gold for them. Why do you want to come back here? Clearly, you love something else over here, but we're not giving that boatload of money that they're giving you, or they're giving your family, or something else like that. But this is a fucking money play.
Yeah.
There's no way in fucking hell that anybody would choose China over America ever unless they got paid a shitload of money for anything.
Yes.
I don't care what you want to do. You want to run around on a fucking thatched roof? You can find one in America to run around on.
Well, what if they gave her some other deal?
For example.
I don't know. Like if there's like a sponsorship thing, so it's not direct money, but it's like, hey, you're gonna be the biggest star in China, or you can be like
That's
one
money.
of 10
No,
stars.
but
That's
that's
money.
obvious. And also, but here's the thing.
Yeah.
In fairness, how much could she make being a freestyle skier in America? Like we give them all these props during the Olympics, but they're not making, besides a few people like the
You get
Shaun
some
Whites
sponsorships.
and-
You
She's
get-
cute. She could make money.
No,
she's a
she-
Victoria's Secret. She got signed by Victoria's Secret, so she's gonna have her own other
She'd
career.
make great
but
sponsorship
China's,
money, 100%. She'd make great sponsorship money, 100%. I'm sure that they're paying her family or they're paying her far more money.
far more.
And I get that you're doing that. My point is, don't skirt around answering the question about citizenship, and then don't act like this is an embracement of your heritage, because it's not that. You're embracing money, which you probably learned to do in America, right? We
true.
put that shit in you.
Doesn't
we
she
sure love some
have
fucking
to do
money.
that though?
Say
Doesn't
again?
she have to pretend it's about love of culture?
Yeah, but I'm going to call you out for being
Yeah,
fraudulent.
fair enough.
That's all I think.
Yeah.
I think it is a money play, but also it could also be she just wants to be a superstar. And she knows that over there, she's going to be a superstar. They idolize
She'll
her
be the
look
one.
more.
Yeah.
Like she gave up American citizenship to come over here, so they're going to prop her.
won't
the
acknowledge that, though.
Well, still, like she could play for both teams,
Yeah.
so they're going to prop her up because
Yeah.
they're going to be like, hey, others do the same shit. So it's like she wants to be a superstar. It might not just be the money. It's
I
like,
hear what you're saying. Like she wants that fame and maybe cares about that fame. And
yeah, she won't be a.
she wants to be an idol.
She
Where
wants
here
money.
she wouldn't be that big. What's that?
Plus money. Like, because it seems like
Yeah.
you're suggesting that they're paying her directly. Like, yo, come compete for us.
Direct or indirect, this is a financial gain. That's what this is about. Because you're still coming back here to go to college. Like if you love your heritage and everything so much, and you just love the lifestyle in China, go get educated there. Clearly, they have great institutions. They're
But she's
making a lot of
half.
engineers. Say again.
She's half Chinese, half.
Well, now
white,
she's
right?
100% Chinese, right? She's Chinese citizen.
Yeah, but I mean, she could like both of her heritage.
My feeling is you're not Chinese.
Yeah.
You're not Indian. I'm not Scottish. We are American. That's what the fuck we are. Now, I know you identify certain ways, but let me just make the point I'm trying to make. When it comes to the Olympics, you shouldn't even be allowed to do that bullshit where you go compete for your heritage's country, like where your mom is from or something like that. Like, I know Americans do that when they're not good enough to, play for the American team, right?
That's valid. I'm okay with that.
I'm not okay with that. Stop stealing a fucking position on that team from someone who actually is raised, born, trained in that country.
That's fair.
You're stealing their opportunity.
That's fair.
You had so much more privilege training in America. You had so much more privilege growing up here with the institutions, the education, even within your field, and you're stealing it from someone who actually represents their country.
What if they don't have an athlete in that sport?
Say again?
What if they don't have an athlete in that sport?
Then they shouldn't compete in it.
Even though you can be Jamaican? Sorry.
If they don't have an athlete in it and it doesn't reflect the culture at all, then you're just finding a way to get into Olympics on a caveat. Like, no, if they don't care about it, it's not worth it, then no, you're not in.
What about the ball players who were playing in their country, started balling out in their country, and then America took them for the NBA? But
NBA is
during
different. That's professional.
No,
Olympics is not
They
professional.
go back to play for their country. So instead of playing for the USA team, they play for.
They started playing in their country.
Yeah, so you're okay with that. If they started to play in their country.
If they were born, raised, and trained in your country, that's where you should play.
Okay.
100%.
Okay.
Like if you were born, raised, or at least it's starting there, like the formative years. Yeah, I know Messi technically went over to Barcelona at age fucking 13 or something like that. But at least in his beginning years, that's where he's getting trained in the sport, right? And putting that time
If
in.
you lived your whole life as one citizen, and then you suddenly want to go play as another citizen for the Olympics, he's saying that's fucked up, and that does make sense.
You're stealing a job from them.
The Eileen Gu point, if I went and did some shit for India, I would live in India afterward for at least a long time. At least a while.
What if you split the year up? So little
No.
New York, Florida
No,
tax
split
break.
the
and
year
you're-
up, split, because China not letting you split the citizenship up.
China, no. Another country.
But I'm saying, like, if you're a Jamaican chick living in Canada, you learn how to curl. You're pretty good at curling. You can't make the Canadian team, but you have Jamaican citizenship. Jamaica doesn't have a curling team, and you hit them up, go, yo, let me curl for you guys. You don't even have anyone going. Let me just pop in.
That's also
I'm okay with
That's
that.
also
That's
different, though. No,
I'm-
that's
I'm
different because
okay
you're
with
not
that.
taking anything from
Yeah,
anybody
you're not
else.
taking a job. You're
yeah,
still
but it's
Jamaican,
like a fake way of
No, but
getting
you might
into.
inspire the sport to that country.
and you're still
That
Jamaican
country,
in Canada. Like
that's
you're
what
not.
she's saying is going to happen in China.
Like you're
and
being
the-
treated as a Jamaican. You know what I mean? Like you're Canadian, but like you're still looked at as a
Dove
black
is
chick.
so in love
Canada.
with this girl, dude.
Yeah, I don't know.
Defending her at
I
every
don't
turn.
know, because like now, what about the foreign players who come here to play in the NBA? They're taking possible positions from American basketball
NBA is
players.
professional.
Professional is
Olympics
different.
is not professional. That's the distinction I make.
It's
For
still-
professional, go ball in China, do all those things. But Olympics is not professional.
Because Olympics is not it's supposed to be for country, not for self. Professional is for self.
Yeah.
I don't really give a fuck. Luka Doncic doesn't really
That's-
give a fuck if the Mavericks win a
I'm
championship.
all
Okay,
about
okay.
He
for
gives a fuck if he
professional
does.
leagues. Like I love it when NBA players go play in Turkey, China, get your money,
Gotcha,
dude. Like and
gotcha.
expand the game. Go there, do that. Like that's awesome. But when it comes for country, like I think that you have to represent a country. In order to represent a country, you have to know what you're representing.
Yeah.
Like if you spent no time there, you don't have any kind of cultural impulse from that country. You don't even know your own fucking national anthem. Like I'll be honest, I don't know the Scottish national anthem. Joke. Right? Yeah, God save the Queen. But like, I don't know. Do you know the Indian national anthem?
Nope.
So it's like if we don't even know the fucking anthem, dude, who are we to go say we're representing the country? Now, identity-wise, you cannot hide the fact that you're Indian and proud of all these things that are way more important than a stupid anthem. There are Americans that probably don't know it, but like. It's cap if you're like, I feel like I need to represent this thing. No, you don't.
Can you
You're just
stop
taking
calling-
advantage.
I didn't fart.
Who? Somebody's farting and it smells so
I've
bad.
farted many
Oh my
times.
God.
How dare you blame me?
Christ.
How dare you?
You
I
let
farted.
it smell too. That's even more disrespectful because you could have stopped
No, but
the
he was
smell.
angry.
You know
He
what?
was angry.
I was angry.
He was
dude.
angry.
When
and
I'm
fired
angry,
up.
I can only do one or two things, right? It's
Yeah.
like it was
He was fired
impossible
up.
for me to formulate these arguments and hold in the smell of a fart.
Yeah.
Are you really okay? Have you smelled your own farts, dude?
Yeah, but I say something like a gentleman.
What do you want me to do? Stop talking about Eileen Gu for a second?
Yes, exactly. Real quick, I farted. Sorry, and then keep going.
All right, fair enough.
I'm
I'll do that in the
professional, you
future.
know what I mean? We're professionals. here.
Usually
We'll
it's
keep
loud
going.
enough, dude.
Yeah, it is.
It's
It was the second
it's
one.
actually
I
making
had
it
to
over
say
here.
something
You smell
because
it?
it
You
was the
guys smell
second
it?
one.
It's made
It's
it over
in my
here.
coat. I feel it on the back of my coat, coming up my neck,
On the
dude.
first one, I let go.
Yeah.
And it's so strong. I was like, it has to be from the person closest to me.
Can I tell you something?
I get it.
Geographically
I get it,
speaking.
yeah.
I'm wearing Carhartts, just like a work pant. I thought it would keep it in mostly, and it's not keeping it in at all, dude.
Oh, the thing is like a slow release.
It is a slow, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
Literally, I can feel it coming out through the
I
ankle.
can see the fumes. It's like summer in Texas. It's just fucking.
It's just hovering, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I almost put the sock over the pants and just kind of locked it in, dude.
I
Like
wish
a
you did.
biohazard suit.
Yeah,
I wish
exactly.
you did.
I should have done that.
Yeah.
I'll do that next time.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Does it smell that bad?
Yeah, it really does. I thought I was getting used to it.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you get used to it. Then I inhale. I was like, nah, that shit is fucking smelling
I
salt.
feel like
bro.
I've raised the
Yeah.
temperature in
How
the
much
room.
is it?
You have, dog.
How does it taste, bro?
Yeah, to get warmer.
It's spicy, bro.
Yeah,
That's
so
why I thought it was
gross.
one of mine for a second. I got
judge-
confused.
thought it was one of them. Did I fart?
It's so close to me. I was like, God damn, that must have been me.
So what do we do? What is the
What's wrong with the Jamaican chick going to curl? That's the only thing I don't agree with.
like? Are you spending time in Jamaica? Like, how connected are you to the culture?
But
Like,
she wants to be in the Olympics.
Yeah, but they don't have a team anyway.
you want to be in the Olympics? Fucking work at it.
Well, she's curling. She's pretty good.
No, pretty good doesn't get you to the
In
Olympics.
Jamaica, it does.
But if she goes there and wins,
All right, fine. You know what? I'm going to 23andMe it and find out that I'm actually part Ethiopian. And I'm going to go to Ethiopia and I'm like, hey guys, I'd like to be a downhill skier. Do you guys have anybody going?
That's amazing.
You still wouldn't do good.
You don't think I'd cut through the fucking wind with this nose, dude? Are you kidding me? I would body these
That shit
motherfuckers.
just weighs you down.
Son, downhill ski. I need to be way down. We got to go down, right? Downhill skiing is just who is willing to kill themselves more.
Oh yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, you're not.
I am not. You're right.
Very risk averse.
You're right. I am risk averse when it comes to. I don't even like heights. I'd be up there like, yo, this is stupid, bro.
yeah, 100%.
Yeah, where's the short track speed skating or something like that?
Yeah.
Oh, son, you get terrified on my balcony. Remember back?
Yeah, I
then?
don't fuck with that.
Also, it looks like Ethiopia has a downhill ski team.
Holy shit.
God damn.
Go.
There's no way.
Look at them light skinned ass
Let's
Ethiopians.
go.
Killing it. So I'm like, if there's no sport and you want to go to the
Black
other
people
country,
make everything
And
look
you have a
better.
real
So-
attachment
look
to
so
the country.
fly just now.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. Dreadlocks make
Right?
everything
Yeah,
look good.
that's what I'm
Dreadlocks
trying.
and a ski helmet
yeah.
is amazing.
I'm telling you, give me
see
some
that.
time. Give
I
me
can
some
see
time.
that.
Yeah, do the Jamaican girl that wants to go do it for Jamaica.
that's a hypothetical. I don't know if that's true, but
I'm just saying, it's like you're Canadian, dude. Like you were taught this game in Canada, right? You were trained by Canadians to be good at it. Like everything about you and your connectivity to this game is Canadian, right? Now, a different one is let's say for example, you are Jamaican or you're Argentine or you're Brazilian, but you grew up in America. But everything about you playing soccer is Argentine or Brazilian. America hasn't reinforced your love of soccer. America hasn't done anything to help you flourish. You spent your summers doing these Brazilian soccer camps and your families and telling you guys, like everything about you loving soccer is culturally Brazilian or Argentine. To me, that's a better argument. But you just taking some Canadian shit and being like, yo, let me go to the Olympics. I'm Jamaican. Jamaica, you got this? That's cheating, bro. Be good enough to be on that fucking Canadian team.
nah, I don't know.
Why?
Because I'm like, you can aspire.
Why should you have an advantage just because your parents were born somewhere else?
Because you can inspire people in Jamaica.
You inspire
But
those
you did
new
nothing.
people.
But you're
Yeah.
not doing it to inspire. You're doing it because you want to go to the Olympics.
Yeah.
There's still a benefit that comes from it. Even if you're being selfish, you might still
And then you're
inspire
still
a lot
competing
of new people.
How the fuck they gonna curl in Jamaica? What are y'all talking about right now? Right? Like,
They bobsled in Jamaica.
do they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro. I seen the movie. They didn't finish the race, but they walked that bitch
Dude,
across
it's
the
not-
Damn
line.
near killed themselves almost trying to bobsled.
Sanka, you dead, man?
Yeah. And
Yeah,
you can
man.
get Jamaica a silver medal or something, which they'd be stoked on.
Yeah.
They don't have that many people in the Winter Olympics. So it's like, oh shit, we got someone on the medal. That's dope.
Just like
You're not
Cool
good
Runnings.
enough to make the gold medal team, which I
Yeah.
assume is Canadian.
Yeah.
But you think that you're good enough to win it all
Yeah.
for Jamaica, even though you're doing it with other people
But
who
then
haven't
you're
done it at all.
compete. So you
Could
compete
happen.
against those guys and you lose. Big deal. Who give a fuck?
Yo, get better, yo.
Yo,
When we become socialists on this fucking podcast,
Saying.
we're just gonna run to another country and then take advantage of their opportunity. Fuck all that, bro. Fuck all that.
That's
Yo.
what my parents did, bro.
That's what all of our parents did.
Yeah, exactly.
But at least they lived there. Do you know what I mean? They made a life. Yeah. Do you know what
they
I mean?
did give up their citizenship and then stay there. They didn't go back.
That's
they
true.
didn't get American citizenship and then go back.
Yeah, exactly. Because they
That's
knew
what
what
she's
time
doing.
it was.
Son, this is bad for America.
Yeah, that's
Eileen
why
Lewis-
they did it. That's why they gave her the bag. They gave her the bag because they're like, oh, she's willing to turn her back on America. America must not be that great. It's a great play. However much money they promised her was worth every single penny. It was a brilliant play by China. It's a PR move. People are willing to turn their back on America for this other country. That other country must be more lit. And the fact that we let that happen and we're letting her get off with this whole, I'm just embracing my culture. Fuck you are.
Yeah.
Fuck you are.
She's doing damage to America.
Yes, she is. And she want to come back and get educated here at Stanford.
Fuck that, bro.
I bet they got an institution over there. Embrace your heritage over there.
Yeah.
Embrace the fuck out of it.
Yeah. That's a good point.
100%.
I don't like this Eileen Gu. I don't like her. Dove, I know you love her. I'm sorry.
I mean, she's hot. Objectively hot.
Objectively,
Yeah,
for
and
sure.
it's the American side that makes her hot. Mixed with that fucking Chinese side.
that's what
That's
I'm
a pretty
saying.
goddamn
Yeah,
good
that's a
combination.
mix, bro. It's a
Yo,
mix.
we gotta come together, America and China. We make some beautiful people.
Oh yeah, that's true. PB and J. That's us.
PB and J. Wait, what does that mean?
Peanut butter and jelly, dude.
Peanut butter's not that good. Jelly's not that good. You mix them, you got a good little sandwich.
Nah, peanut butter's delicious, but
Peanut
And
butter
which
is
one are
fire.
we? Peanut
butter?
butter or Jerry?
We're peanut.
Which one are we?
We're peanut butter.
Peanut butter, bro.
Peanut butter. We are peanut butter.
Yeah.
The peanut butter made in America. George Washington Carver.
Damn right.
Black
Yeah.
History Month.
Black
History
dude.
Month.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. China
Yeah.
probably pissed off about that.
Talk to me.
What do they hate? You know what I mean? Black people having freedom, probably.
probably.
They don't like their people having freedom.
Yeah, that's true.
Then they don't like black people. You think like black people having freedom? That's a double negative for them.
That is a good ass point. And I never seen Asian people fucking with jelly. They got bean paste.
Son, what is that bean paste?
Yo, fuck out of here with your
Bean paste.
peanut butter and bean paste sandwich. Ain't nobody want
Fucking
that.
dorks, man.
Yeah, get some Jerry.
That's a dessert?
Yeah.
Red bean
Put
candy?
that shit on some sourdough toast.
Yeah. Get the fuck
You're
out of here,
good.
bro.
Speaking
Red bean.
of powerful Asian Americans, you saw Nathan Chen.
Yo, shouts to Nathan.
This is the
Chen,
guy
bro.
right here, dog.
This dude killed that shit.
Doing a real man sport.
Yeah.
Look at this. Lutz,
Woo!
sow cow,
Some
God
light, some light.
damn.
Toe.
triple toe loop.
Yeah. So he's killing this whole shit. I think he's Chinese, like Chinese American.
No, he's American.
Yeah.
He's American.
Fuck yeah!
He Chinese, dog.
No, he's American, bro. That's an American ass kid. Look at him.
Yeah, handsome kid.
Pure
Look at
sex, that guy.
Yeah, pure
bones.
sex.
Pure sex.
And then his score came in. He was like, I think one of the last people, 2 Japanese people
Watch this,
before
watch
him
this, watch
in the
this.
rankings.
Oh, shit. That was perfect, dude.
And,
You just skipping through the most important parts?
Well, I'm about to show you the score. I'm gonna show you the score.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Look at that.
You think you got that?
That's a quadruple
Yeah.
right there.
Nobody
I've
got
done
that, dog.
Followed
triple
by a triple
axel.
toe.
Wait, have you really?
Yeah.
No, you did it.
I've done a triple axel.
No, you didn't. So
Wait,
get the
when?
fuck out of
I've
here.
done a triple
No,
axle.
I
When I went ice skating, I
Do it
fucking
right
triple
now.
axle.
Do it right now.
I need ice.
Nah, you can do it right now.
No,
Stand
you
it
need
up.
the speed.
You can't even do a double standing up.
I can do a double standing up.
Spin
All right, well,
around.
let's see
Do
that.
axle.
Let's go. Just do
Do one axle.
Do 1 360?
I think you do one.
It's a double. It's a double.
No,
You didn't even do the whole way.
270.
I didn't get it.
That
You
was
didn't get it.
270.
You landed short and spun in.
No,
You ain't landed.
No,
you
stick to
didn't.
landing,
You
dog.
didn't.
You stick to landing.
How we actually do
360. Come on.
Yo, hit a 540. Hit a 1.5 axle.
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
See, he said
540.
Suck dick.
You're not landing
Now
it,
imagine I was
son.
going back. I didn't land it?
No.
I did.
No, you gotta stand up.
now-
And then you gotta go like this at the end of it. Like at the end of gymnastics.
Yeah, son.
You gotta finish it like gymnastics. I gotta get one of these at the end.
For America. For America. For America. You got it.
You can't land. You can't land. Nah, I got Tim's. I got Tim's on.
Oh, you Tim's my ass. Tim's my ass.
Son, there's like 20 pounds.
Do a 360. You can't do it.
Man heels right here.
Do a 360. You can't do it.
Yeah, come on.
Do a 360. You can't do
Son,
it.
I got Tim's on.
You can't do a 360 in Tim's?
No.
Why?
Yo, that's cat,
Son, these
bro.
are 30 pounds.
You don't want to
feet,
jump
bro.
off. You don't want to jump off with a white. You're gonna lose a jump off to a white man during Black History Month.
Oh, shit.
Nobody gonna forgive you for that.
Every black person to understand I got Tim's on.
No, every black person knows that you could fight in Tim's, you could run in Tim's, and you could jump in Tim's.
That's a utility
you could
boot.
Stomp.
Stomp a landing. Stomp a 360. You can't do one 360.
It might help you land, bro.
Akaash, you do it.
No. Akaash can't jump. They're not jumpers.
No, we're not jumpers.
They're not jumpers, bro.
We're not
Come on.
jumpers. It's Black History Month.
No,
You
you
gotta
got
do
the
this, Al.
spinners, bro.
They're not spinners, bro.
Those races, bro.
They can
Yeah.
spin
What does that
fire
even
and
mean?
stretch their
Nah,
arms
you're
far.
spinning.
Just do a 360. Come on, that's what I'm talking about.
God,
Here we go.
There you go,
Watch
Alex.
that thing about to drop, Al.
Play the Black National
we go.
Anthem.
Okay.
This is the Black National Anthem. Okay, here we go. That's 360.
wow.
Do 540. Do 540.
I was
Now
out.
do 540.
He stuck it.
Now
He
do
stuck it.
540.
He stuck
Now
it.
do
He stuck
540. Now do 540. Okay, let's see 540 then. Let's see 540 then when
In
you fall,
Tim's is
bust your
impressive.
fucking head on a corner. Nope, didn't stick it. Fell back like a bum. Didn't stick it. Fell back like a bum. Fell back like a bum. You can't even stick a landing.
Oh, let's go.
Also, he was using his arms hella.
That's technique. That's technique.
I didn't know you were supposed to use your arms. That shit is I don't know which way I want to go.
Oh, damn.
It's a helicopter.
Arms was crazy. I was ready to shit all over Al, and then he used the arms, and that centripetal force was fucking amazing, dude. Hold on a second. All right.
Turn into a helicopter real
God.
quick, son.
Oh.
Suck!
I mean, after your fifth time.
That shit. No. Keep it. See what happens? See what happens?
Yeah.
No, but keep it a buck. Right there, when I found out how to use the arms, I stuck that landing, bro. Like that bitch who broke her ankle in the gymnastics. Yo, do you remember her?
No.
The gymnastics bitch from America. She broke her ankle, but
Oh,
she
Carrie
landed it.
Strug.
That one.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Nancy Kerrigan.
I honestly kept thinking of that too. But she didn't break it.
Something on you will be broken by today.
My neck hurts. I already stressed my neck
You were
muscle.
so winded.
And I'm fucking winded, bro. Holy shit. Yeah, we need some AC. My farts came out because I took my jacket off.
Oh, God.
I tried to time my fart with the jump.
I think
Give
that
me
helped
a
you.
little bit more
Yeah, give you
elevation.
a little boost.
I literally, that last one I farted when I jumped, and low key, that's why I spun so well.
I like that you have to take off your jacket to get that last one. Son.
Nah, because when I spin, it catches.
Son,
It's
I got
wool, bro.
Timbs on, bro.
Say what? Timbs help you jump, bro.
Fuck outta
They
here,
do
bro.
help you jump.
Yeah,
way
it does.
better than these.
Yeah. Who's ever jumped in those?
Nobody ever jumped in these, bro.
Dr.
Yeah.
J jumping for the fucking free throw
It's
line.
not
He
Dr.
did it.
J's.
I mean, he would wear those.
Oh, okay. I thought you
Yeah,
they were the
he's saying Dr. J
J's.
wore those
Yeah.
to play basketball.
These were the only sneakers that existed
Exactly,
back
and they
Yeah.
jumped. A lot.
Actually, Dr. J didn't wear these.
He wore Tim's.
He did wear Timbs.
Fuck out of here.
He did.
sure.
He played basketball in Timbs.
He's known
Only
for
in
that.
February.
Did they even have Black History Month back then?
Nah.
When
When did we
start?
get it? Yeah.
I got to look that up.
That's a good ass.
It had to be before MLK Day. Otherwise, it'd have definitely done them shits on the same day.
Nah, I think it's probably after
Oh,
MLK.
1970.
1970.
MLK
Okay.
Day was Reagan.
Oh, shit. It was January 2nd to February 28th, 1970.
Oh, and then they took away a month.
Fuck out of here.
Bro, y'all lost a month, bro.
Yeah. Step it
Yo,
up.
ask when they cut that month off.
Step it up.
Damn.
Yo, they're really 3/5 year history. Ain't that fucking crazy?
Shit.
Son, ain't that wild?
That's crazy.
That's crazy though. 2 months, bro.
Gerald
Come on.
Ford is the one I think that first recognized as president. That was 1976.
Right.
Shout out to him.
G's
Yeah.
up.
Shout out to Gerald, bro.
When,
like
when
like
they
your
cut that
cars,
shit
too.
down?
Yeah.
When did they George Washington Carver that shit down?
Jesus. That's crazy.
But anyway, shout out Nathan Chen, bro. Spun that whole shit.
Yo,
got the highest score ever.
American Nathan Chen with the highest score ever. Shouts to America. That's what I'm talking about, my boy. Let's go, Nathan. Yup, did it.
Wow, bodied everybody else.
That's what I'm talking about.
5 points higher.
Yup.
Sluts in Japan.
They can't
lost.
fucks with us, bro. They can't fucks with
Oh,
us.
so we do it to them. They just getting a little payback.
What you mean?
No, he's
No.
born and raised here.
Yeah, but you still, they see their own right now. So you don't think they're looking at that? It's like,
Nah.
you traitor.
Nah.
I think so.
They're looking at his parents like that, maybe.
Ah.
right? His parents, maybe they see that, but that motherfucker, don't ever punish the sons for the sins of the father, Al.
Damn.
Yeah. Damn. That's a hero, dog. He's a hero, national hero.
Yeah.
I'll take
Unlike
it. He got
this
us,
fucking
he
Eileen
got us a
Gu.
goal. That's the first goal we got, right?
First goal. Could have been Eileen Gu, could have been 2, bitch.
Bitch. Poor girl's 18. Okay.
Old enough to, hey, you can go to war, you can get called bitch. Both can happen. I mean, 18.
Nah. I don't know. I sympathize with Eileen Gu, bro.
Yeah.
Why?
Why, you cuck?
Because she got money. The only thing is that she's not honest about it. I agree with that. She's
That's
like
the only
national
point,
pride,
yeah.
blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, that's my only criticism. Well, I have 2 criticisms. One, just the fact that you can do this. And 2, that she's lying about it.
And
Yes.
she would have got money here. You're acting like a hot girl with a Victoria's Secret contract. It had one route to money, who was also accepted to Stanford. Oh my God, she's not some fucking hopeless girl in the projects trying to make it out.
No, she's
But
gonna
not as
double up
much.
though.
This probably a middle class girl. Grew up with resources enough to be a fucking skier.
Yeah.
You think she grew up poor as a skier?
No, I don't think she grew
Do you
up.
know any poor skiers?
No, her mom taught skiing
Yeah.
Yeah, it probably wasn't poor.
at Tahoe. Yeah, she
Oh,
wasn't.
she
doing
was in
it.
Tahoe. What a rough upbringing she must have had.
Yeah.
I sympathize.
Yeah, just say
Eat my ass, America.
Yo, low key, I would be all right. I honestly, not all right. It'd be annoying, but I'd be like, if she went, yo, America didn't cough up the bag.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
like it.
America was cheap. America doesn't value me.
I could respect
and I
your
learned
authenticity.
in America to value myself and get paid the most that I possibly can get paid for my duties. Now, she's still shit all over America and is a traitor, but at least she'd be honest and I could respect her as an honest human being.
She's our Benedict Arnold.
Yo, real talk.
She's our this is a traitor. She's a traitor, dog.
It's gotta be sympathizing for traitors.
Fam, the way he
losers.
became French last episode
Tristan
so fast.
Thompson,
Canadian,
now
bro.
this
Yeah,
guy.
dog.
Canadian.
What is up with you? What you trying to do, bro?
what's
French
up, bro?
Canadian.
Nah,
Yo,
'cause
you need to visit your parents,
nah,
dog.
you know what it is? He's
You need
about to
visit-
turn on us.
You've been away from home too long.
He's about to turn on us. That's what it is.
What's-
He's like,
what
sometimes
sport
you
you
get
play?
other offers.
and Al
Sometimes-
sympathizes because he's for sale for China too.
Oh yeah. But I said that off rip though.
What do you mean?
Whoever treats me better.
They will never treat you better.
We don't know that
They
yet.
don't treat their people
I
better.
haven't heard
Alex,
their
the
offer.
last time your people were purchased, it didn't go well. Okay? I wouldn't put
haven't.
yourself up for
Son.
sale.
I haven't heard their offer.
Hey, if you think they treat the Uyghurs badly,
That's funny.
I'm not going to finish that sentence. But I think we know where it's going.
Where is it going? I don't know. I don't know, Akaash. The cancellation trail continues. All right, guys, we're going to take a break for a second because I need to tell y'all about the best CBD on the motherfucking planet, and that is from our guys, Cushy, okay? They got the flower. They got the pre-rolls. The CBD is by far the best. You want to roll up a joint, you don't want to use tobacco because you don't want to get addicted to cigarettes. You know what you should mix with it? Some CBD, okay? So that you monitor how high that you want to get and you get that same flavor that you love from the weed. You add the tobacco in, the flavor gets all fucked up. It tastes crazy, okay? Cushy Dreams is also giving away over $1,500 of the best CBD and Delta 8 THC flower, okay? Prizes include Delta 8 flight packs. If you don't know what Delta 8 is, get yourself on point, okay? It's weed, but it's from the hemp plant. So basically, it's going to get you a little bit high. Not full high, a little bit high, but completely legal. So you got to hop on that right now. Maybe the government's going to crack on, so get it before they do. Okay, prizes include Delta 8 flight packs. You got the CBD pre-roll flight packs, 5-pack bundles, ounce bag hemp flower, and you can bundle it up. 10 winners will be selected to get free pre-rolls and flower. It's super easy to enter the giveaway, by the way. Okay, and all you have to do is enter it, and they're giving away 25% off everything on the site with the promo code Flagrant. So you want to sign up right now. Cushy Dreams, that's Kushy dreams.com/giveaway for your chance to win $1,500 worth of Cushy products. Okay, don't forget, everyone gets 25% off using the promo code Flagrant at checkout. Go check out Cushy, best in the business. Now let's get back to the show. And we're back. Okay, let's talk about this. This is very important.
Yes.
Okay. Biden is getting shit on right now.
Yeah.
For trying to provide clean crack pipes.
Yes.
Why is that bad?
Because it's an opportunity to morally grandstand for the other side.
Yeah.
That's all it is. It's
Explain that
so
to
fucking
me.
irritating. It's their opportunity to run with this headline and say, Joe Biden, look what he's doing to our country. He's just handing out crack pipes to people.
Who's
That's-
saying what? Like
the
which side
Republicans are
likes
saying
it?
this.
Yeah.
There's
Conservative news.
Conservative news is what is Joe Biden doing to
Yeah.
America?
The headline I saw today was Joe Biden hands out crack pipes in black communities for, quote, racial equity. Unbelievable title. Unbelievable title.
Yeah, you gotta respect the title.
That's gonna get clicks.
Yeah, no, that's
dude.
good. That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. We
So
should
this-
hire that guy.
Yeah.
I mean, that was phenomenal.
Yeah.
I have to read that article.
Yeah.
Hands out.
Yeah.
Yeah. It sounds like he's doing it.
He's
Like,
walking around like they're turkeys on Thanksgiving. There's just a big old fucking U-Haul that he has crack pipes in.
bro, he's like the tooth fairy, but for crack, bro. He just fucking
Yeah.
goes in the house, slips a crack pipe under the pillow, keeps it moving.
Damn. Okay. Now the real story is that they were handing out these care packages.
Yes.
Right. And they want to incentivize drug addicts not to use needles because needles is where you have actual what.
Well, it was like just a proposal, and that was one of the things. So, like, they're trying to
Yeah,
do,
the care packages.
they're doing clean needles, too.
Yeah, so clean needles, but they're like, if we can give these crack pipes out, ideally they won't switch from smoking it to shooting it. Because when they're shooting it, they're sharing the needles. That's where AIDS and what's the other one? Hepatitis gets shared, etc. They also said like the broken up crack pipes, you can get like cuts and all this other stuff that cause these weird infections. And basically they think like if you can do drugs in a safer way, it will create, a safer community and less spread of disease, etc. And probably make it easier to come back from that addiction. Coming back from that addiction when you already got hepatitis and fucking AIDS is going to be a lot harder.
True.
And this program, or programs like this, have been around for a really long time.
For a
already.
long time.
And it probably also like it's less cost on us for healthcare. So
Yeah.
If the guy goes in and he's got
good
AIDS,
point, yeah.
it costs us that much more money.
So Charlamagne had an interesting point where he was just like, yo, when are we going to stop? When are we going to start blaming Democrats for their bad messaging? It's like you put out the messaging.
Yeah.
You said that he did this. Like if I'm them, I'm not even saying anything. I'm not even making this a fucking headline. Like if it has me saying okay to giving out fresh crack pipes to the people in these areas, I know how that could be taken from the opposition and turned into a tool to punish me. I'm not even going to say anything about it.
But
Just
they have
slow
to
roll
include
that
it in the
shit.
proposal.
In order to...
So they put the proposal forward, and in the
That's what
proposal,
I assumed
they have
happened.
11 things. They have infectious disease kits, safe sex kits, sharps disposal kits, syringe and prevention, blah, 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 vaccination services, all this shit, screening for infectious disease, and then one of them is just safe smoking kits / supplies. So it doesn't actually say crack pipe. It says safe smoking kits / supplies, which more or less means crack pipe. But the wording is they're trying to hide it inside the bill.
Who decides like the best way to make a crack pipe? Like there's a focus group that the government has to hire to be like, okay, this is the most efficient way to make a crack pipe.
Maybe it'll take some years off a drug dealer sentence.
Yeah.
Maybe.
100%, right? Like it's not like they're just giving you a little piece of glass. Like they are printing these fucking things.
It's
somewhere.
like when they hire Leo and Catch Me If You Can.
Yes.
Let's get the best crack pipe maker who's in jail and have him make crack pipes for the crackheads.
Yeah, if you had an infinite budget, how would you make a crack pipe?
Yeah.
Are we going to make better crack smokers? Like, shouldn't doing crack be hard?
They're like-
it
they're
should
getting-
burn your fingers, right? It should make cuts on your mouth so you don't do it. You shouldn't like start smoking crack and you're like, this is enjoyable. Yeah, it shouldn't be fucking freeze pipe for crack, right? Like, it shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's, I mean, yeah. But also, don't you want to, it's like handing out condoms in high school.
Yeah, yeah,
Like you got to prevent the pregnancy because we don't want the shit downstream.
Yeah.
And these are the same people that would get upset about that. It's just, no, dude.
What if you pass out
think-
the numbing condoms that numb you on the inside? That way you're
I've
like-
done those.
But yeah, it numbs you, and then you're like, man, sex is boring.
Well, low key, I think the NYC, we were talking about this on Brilliant Idiots, but the NYC subway condom, I actually think that had diminishing returns.
What is it?
The NYC, New York
Yeah.
City made like condoms,
Condoms for free.
and they were just given out for free, but they were so uncomfortable that you were just like, if that was the first condom you ever use, you're going, oh, I'm not using condoms. These shits suck. The first condom you use has to feel as close to sex as possible.
Right. Yeah.
So you go, I'll just have protected sex. Like, do you remember?
Yeah, they were thick and like you didn't feel
And
that much.
tight.
Yeah,
It was just awful. And I remember I'd rather risk it than go soft on a girl. Because that's the real issue, right? It's like with wearing a condom is the embarrassment of not feeling it and either not coming or fucking softening up. So as a dude, your ego is going to take over. And your ego's going to be like, well, I'm definitely not failing right there.
Right,
But your ego's probably taking a hit pulling out an MTA condom out in the first place.
You never pull it out, hit her with a bing bong? You never did that,
Like,
bro?
damn, you fucking me like the L train right
Yo,
now.
bing
Like,
bong. Yeah, dude. I remember them shits.
yeah,
they said MTA on it?
yeah,
Yeah.
Bro, come on.
yeah. And it had like the different train stop. Like that.
Yeah, and like who
Yeah,
made
that's how
this?
she gets home after you just take the wrapper.
Yeah, exactly.
But like the fact that they think that we like the subway so much, we're like, yeah, that's where I want to fuck. Like it had to be somebody outside of New York City.
Oh yeah.
Like there's so many other things that you could do
Yeah.
and make and brand a condom around the Empire State Building condom.
Whoa,
Like,
hop.
Yeah.
big, hard,
The
strong.
Rockefeller.
The Rockefeller condom, right? Like
Yeah.
some fire shit that you want on your dick. Like I want my dick to be the Empire motherfucking State Building. But the subway? What about the subway is sexual?
Nothing.
I mean, it's long. I don't know.
It comes late, bro. That shit sucks. That's
Comes
what
late.
you don't want in a period. You want the period on time. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah. We can think of the worst reasons.
Yeah.
It's filthy, full of disease, comes late, not reliable. Sometimes there's other dudes in it already.
What's good about it? It gets you there. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's
It
not,
gets you. It will get you close.
Yeah,
it
that's
won't get you exactly where you want to go.
yeah, you have to walk
It's
down.
dirty. You could probably get sick from it.
Yeah.
You don't want to be there too long. It's the whole, nothing is good. Nothing marketable.
Yeah. Sometimes you start in there and then there's just some dude sitting next to you for the rest of it. Yeah. Yeah, it's actually the worst possible
That's how I feel
marketing
about like a
tool.
bathroom custodian. You know what I mean? Like, no bathroom custodian is gonna sell you the condom that says like bathroom on it. You know what I mean? Like, it's gonna say Trojan or some shit. Like, give me the brand name. Even if you give it in the subway, make a brand name.
Yeah.
But even Trojan's not that good of a name.
I thought about this and I'm sure some comic has done a bit about it, right? Like, but it is possibly the worst name for a
Yeah.
condom. Like the whole idea of the Trojan horse was you sneak something in there and then once it's in there, all the little guys inside get let out,
Yeah.
which is the last thing you want from a condom, right? You want to get inside and then they don't get out.
Yeah.
They just stay in there and then you pull it out.
Yeah. They're like, this horse is comfortable.
How the fuck did they, why would they not? No.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the idea of a horse. Horse is good.
Yeah, horse is cool. Yeah, horse dick.
But I think the actual Trojan is the warrior or whatever, right? Which is also kind of weird.
The horse is on the fucking condom,
The
dude.
Trojan horse is
Is the horse on it?
Yeah, isn't this part of the branding?
I thought it was
It
a
used to be. I think they took it off, but it used to be on it.
That's how old we are. Buying them 3-packs at the bodega. Which ones you go for?
No, I went for gold pack because just like you could flex that you'd use in gold pack and Magnum shit.
The Magnums, yeah.
And it's like being in the club and getting the bottles and shit like that. It's like I got the gold pack.
Yo, and the thing about Magnums, bro, I remember the first time that I tried a Magnum, I was terrified. I was like, please let me fit this Magnum. And then I looked at the Magnum and I'm like, oh, it's the same size. They're just charging more so that you can have a Magnum. You pay a premium so the girl thinks you have a huge dick.
Yeah.
It's the same fucking size.
that seems like a good investment.
Do girls know
Nah,
that
it's
though?
a little bigger.
Okay, but like
It's a-
marginally bigger.
Yeah, but like compare it with the MTA condoms, it's
But they can't.
It's way bigger. Than
that's what I'm
MTA.
saying. Yeah.
MTA condoms was one size fits one group.
So anyway,
Okay.
are you gonna get one of Biden's crack pipes?
I mean, I got to get my hands on one.
That's what we were talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how we got here.
Listen, this is Flagrant 2. There's no rhyme or reason for anything.
Yeah.
Uh,
Do you think he did it for his son?
oh my God, that's great. That is fucking great.
He was just like, yo, this is my kid.
If anybody knows crack pipes,
Yeah, he's probably the one that's
he's the
designing
one that
them.
designed it. Finally, a job that he's actually cut out for. Like he's had all these government jobs that he has no experience, right?
Yeah.
Like running energy for
God.
Ukraine,
Nope.
painting,
Nope.
but crack pipes.
There you go.
Know the man for the job.
There you go.
This is the only time nepotism's like, nah,
Hey, you
makes
got
sense.
it.
Yeah.
Sometimes you luck out.
Most qualified crack pipe maker ever. Bro.
I've worked my whole life for this. Dude, Hunter Biden is designing the crack pipes.
Exactly.
Hunter
And if
Biden
they
is-
aren't, dude, if they aren't, Joe's a piece of shit.
Wait, why?
I'm just saying, finally, you have a position for your son
that he actually deserves.
That he
He
deserves-
actually earned.
could help people with,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
He was doing crack?
Damn.
I thought
Hunter?
it was heroin.
No, crack,
crack?
son.
Son, he's been
Smoking
cracked
it.
out,
That's
bro.
just weird. White people doing crack.
Yo, white
It's
people
just so-
been on crack.
No,
son.
Hunter's an ally, dog.
Oh, respect.
Yeah.
Didn't the government put crack in like black neighborhoods in the first place?
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is just them doing the rest of it?
Did they put it in there? We don't know.
They did.
I mean,
Honestly, when I heard this bill come out, and I was like, black people, watch out. They're preparing you for another batch.
no. The Ria?
Economy's tough.
Son, they-
Start throwing crack in the hood again.
Killing y'all with the opiates right
Say
now.
again?
Son. They killing y'all with the opiates
We
right now.
killing ourselves.
I mean, they killing.
They are killing us.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the government. Yeah, yeah.
Wait, how do you-
No,
How
but
do
the
you-
pharmaceutical companies who aren't getting any
You
pushback from the
smoke
government.
meth, right?
That is
Yeah.
it.
You smoke meth?
You can shoot it too.
Okay, so are they doing anything for meth heads?
Snort it.
Are they doing any of this kind of
No one cares
initiative?
about that.
Yeah, it's white people dying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is
I
really
do not
like-
care about white people
What
dying.
if that was the Republican outrage? What about the clean meth kits? What about the white people dying?
Yeah, where's our stuff? Come on. See, that's black privilege. You guys get crack
Yeah.
pipes.
Yo,
You get all the best crack
Yeah,
pipes.
where's our opiates?
Yeah, because I always hear that Reagan funneled crack into black neighborhoods, but how
it
exactly?
was
But if he wasn't
It was
making the crack,
coke he was funneling in, and then we turned it to crack. But I mean, white people using coke just as prominently as black.
But you guys figured out how to make crack yourselves. That wasn't.
If that's a story, I'm unclear. I think it was a guy in L.A.
yo, blame it on
and
white people.
You could blame that.
No,
shit.
it was a
You could blame that shit on the government, and we would all believe it.
Blame it on white people, son. Blame it on the government, son. You don't want to take that L, bro. You don't want to take that L.
Yeah.
I mean, but also
You know
us
how they
inventing
said-
crack is kind of fly.
Say what?
Us inventing something is kind of fly.
No,
Yo,
that's like,
Charlamagne. Charlamagne had that joke. He goes, you know, black people frying up everything.
no, but you don't want that black guy to get credit. You know how Eli Whitney or whatever, they made the cotton gin? They say like one of his slaves made it and then he took the credit?
Oh, yeah.
That's what I would let crack be.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you don't
Let
want-
Eli take the credit for that
Yeah,
shit.
you don't
bro.
want that slave to be like, no, that was me.
I'm the one that extended slavery by 100 years.
yeah.
Nah, it's true. Yeah, you're right.
Fucking cotton gin. bro.
White devil,
Well,
bro.
that is a crazy. I remember learning about that in Mr. Davis's class, by the way.
Oh, he told you that.
Well, yeah, and he was saying that like it was becoming it wasn't economically viable. Slavery was losing its economic viability in the South because it required too many people to get the amount of cotton that they were getting.
Right.
Right? Because you're housing, feeding, all this other stuff, right? And then the cotton gin enabled the slave to get so much more cotton for the amount of hours worked. And that's what ended up extending it.
Yeah.
Kind of wild.
Yeah.
They taught
Now,
us that.
yeah.
But
I
if
think that's
that guy-
part of
They
the
taught us that,
curriculum.
right? Yeah.
They didn't teach us that. They taught the cotton gin like it was some great invention. Fucking, that's the South, dog.
Wait, you're lying.
Dude, they didn't ever tell you like, oh, this extended slavery. This was
You're
why.
lying. Please tell me you're lying.
Bro, y'all want to know something? This is so funny.
That's crazy, bro.
First of all, it's absolutely crazy. But second of all, this is something really interesting. It's like Eli Whitney or his slave invented the cotton gin, right? Which essentially all it is a strainer for cotton, right? So you basically pull the cotton through and then the seeds of that cotton get caught. It wasn't another, it was like another fucking 100 years before we found out to make orange juice without the pulp.
You're saying we could just put it in the cotton?
Fam.
Wait, who invented that?
Maybe another, I don't know. I honestly don't know. But I'm just saying, like, isn't that crazy how much longer it took?
Yeah, I think cotton was more profitable than orange juice, though.
Was it though?
That's a good point.
Was it though?
That's
Like
a
in
great
Naples,
question.
what were they making?
Like Florida?
Yeah. Florida was built on orange juice.
That's true. That's true.
Yo, real question. As damaging as the cotton gin was, truly, if that guy didn't make it,
There
what
we go.
would we
There
be
we
wearing?
go. Mark it. Mark it. Would we what?
What would we be wearing?
We'd be wearing cotton, my friend.
How?
Well, they still made things with cotton before. It was just more expensive, you dumb fuck.
Okay, so you think we can all afford cotton?
Well, what do you think we'd be wearing?
Nah, you're gonna sit in that.
Yeah, yeah.
You're gonna
What-
sit in that bullshit.
What do you think we'd be wearing?
Bro, what do you
dude?
think your jacket's made out of right now, bro?
Not cotton.
That's my point. Wait,
Well, there's other materials too.
So I'm saying that's the foundational material. That's the fabric of our lives.
You think?
That's the slogan.
What were people wearing? Oh, fuck. That's good. Yeah. That's a good point. That's a good point. Yo, cotton low key. Overrated, dogs.
Say that.
Low key. Like, can we say that?
What's your favorite shit?
My favorite material?
Yeah. Well, like undies got to be cotton.
Huh?
Undies got to be cotton. You can't wear no fucking
Oh, no. There's
rayon
definitely better.
undies.
Definitely better materials.
Like what?
Cashmere.
yeah, cashmere would be.
Cashmere underwear for sure.
Isn't that cotton?
No?
No, it's cashmere.
Miles?
We should just
No,
use.
no, cashmere is like made out of camels. I
It's
think.
made out of camels.
Made out of
Fucking
camels.
dumbass.
Fucking idiot.
You would think I would know.
Yeah.
Yeah, cashmere is camels.
Camels.
Wool is lambs.
Lambs.
Wool is lambs,
Yeah, wool
too.
would be better also.
Wool's way better.
Yeah.
You never done that?
Also, your undies are definitely made of like rayon and like polyester.
Yeah,
Yeah, polyester,
it's
nylon
Raytheon.
is also lit.
Nah, but it's breathable though.
Yeah,
There's a lot of
rayon is
breathable
super
materials.
breathable.
Mesh,
Yeah, lace.
velvet.
Yeah, I'm wearing lace right
Lace is
Everyone you
fire,
got-
dog.
Wait,
Lace
so
is fire,
is
bro.
Egyptian cotton? Was his people picking that?
Say again?
Egyptian cotton.
Egyptians didn't have slaves.
Yeah, never once in history. Never once in history did the Egyptians have slaves. Never one single time did they have slaves. They were doing sick shit. Never once in history did that happen. Okay, Dove?
Yeah.
Did you say camels or cashmere?
Yeah.
Very confidently said that.
Yeah, so that was
It's
a
some
ton
bullshit,
of
right?
confidence.
I knew it was some bullshit.
Thank you.
I knew it was some bullshit.
you.
I've never heard that about life.
Hey,
Son, I knew that was some
together.
It's like a
Yeah.
camel hair cashmere combo sweater, but nah, bro.
What is
it's like
cashmere?
a type of goat. It's and there's like even a high
You know?
one.
Do you know?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're,
if only
shaky,
you had a
you're
fucking
shaky
laptop.
with this.
Yeah, his answer ain't that
It's
good.
a cashmere
It's
goat.
supposed to be a
What's
slave
the
first two
dunk.
letters?
I also just realized that Mark every single day on his podcast sits in front of the Ninja Turtles, and that's why his nephew asked about it. And you know who's not included in that painting is fucking Splinter, and that's why he was asking
Where's
about
Splinter?
it. He wants to know.
He wants to know.
You're there with Bebop and Rocksteady, but that's it.
Yeah. And I don't know where Splinter is. I haven't seen him. And I'm not going to lie to you and say, oh, I've seen him all the time.
You motherfucker.
Oliver, if you're listening, I haven't seen him. Maybe he's in
Oh, it's Ollie?
Yeah, it's Ollie. Yeah, good kid.
Dude.
The kid loves the Ninja Turtles.
He does,
Yeah,
eh?
it goes crazy for
They're
him.
great. Ninja Turtles are
Ruining his
sick.
Yeah,
childhood.
I didn't ruin it.
110%. It's goats. There's cashmere goats, pashmina goats, and some other breeds of goat.
What about linen? What is that?
Where
a goat?
Where you get this camel shit?
Yeah.
Yo, Miles, bro, don't even Google it.
Miles sending his L, dog.
Miles, just take the L,
He ain't
son.
doodling right now.
Yeah,
bro.
Miles, take the
Bro,
fucking
just-
L.
just
son.
giving
them
beige jackets, bro.
Who throws out what part of the camel? Like, you ever look at a camel and be like, yo, that's just comfy,
And
son.
linen is a plant.
You agreed with him.
Say what?
You agreed with him.
did. Bad
Like I was a dummy.
Yeah, no, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, I
You a
didn't.
dummy too.
No, I didn't.
You a dummy
No, I
too.
didn't. I was like this. I gave him school face. I was like that. I gave him that shit. I was like, no way.
You're a dummy.
No,
you're a dummy.
And he's
No.
he
Hey,
believes
you're a
I called
dummy.
him a dumbass.
Remember when
And
this
you're
guy
a
thought we
dummy.
wouldn't
I
have
called-
clothes if there wasn't for slaves? Remember
I
this
knew he
fucking
had
guy?
clothes.
You fucking idiot.
Less
What a
comfortable
fucking
clothes.
idiot, right? What an absolute
Less
fucking
comfortable
idiot.
clothes.
Like we're the only people who make cotton in the whole world.
Less comfortable clothes. That's all I'm
Maybe
saying.
linen had a way
We've been
better
wearing
material.
linen. That's
Lin-
not as comfortable.
That's way more
Linen's
comfortable.
way more
Are
comfortable.
you
No,
kidding? What do you
no,
think the
no,
sheiks make wear?
Nah, bro.
Them sheiks
Did
in
you see the
Saudi
shirt he
Arabia.
was wearing the other day? Son, why are you
I'm
wearing a
out
linen
here
shirt?
living life, bro. I'm out here dressing like a Saudi Arabian.
That's linen.
Nah,
This
Monday.
right here? Oh,
Monday, you had a linen shirt.
I had linen. I'm in linen. Bro, linen's lit.
Yo, leather. What about leather? That's better than cotton.
Leather
100%.
hot as fuck. You
Oh,
know,
Depends
shut
where you
up
are.
with your Indian cows. Moo. Fuck out of here, bro. Y'all don't know nothing about leather. Leather's
You
the
ain't wearing
best.
no leather.
I'm
You-
wearing leather right
nobody in
now.
this room wearing leather right
I'm
now.
wearing leather
You
drawers.
bitches.
I'm wearing
Yeah,
leather
your stupid
drawers.
shoes.
Yeah.
Your shoes. That's
Leather.
all
Bro,
you
you're
got.
wearing leather right now. What are
Son,
those?
shoes are leather. That's
Yeah.
good shoes.
So why
That's
you
it.
why you killing cows for that?
Yeah,
Why
you
you
shouldn't
killing
be allowed to
cattle?
wear leather.
I ain't shit. I never said I was shit. I just said cotton is more comfortable as clothing than leather.
No, leather's
Y'all acting
actually
like I
more
took a moral
comfortable.
high ground.
Hey, what animal does leather come from? Well, leather's technically from the duck-billed platypus. If you wade in a river and find 10 duck-billed platypi, then you can turn it into one leather jacket. Everybody knows this for a fact. This motherfucker over here trying to make me look dumb, and I agree with him. Just because his hair looks so beautiful, I agree with everything Miles says now.
Yeah.
Thank
You gotta
you,
make a
Miguel.
jacket
Back on
out
the
of
keys.
Miles' hair, bro.
He's still
Jeez.
Googling too.
He's trying to find it.
still
Ain't no
Googling.
such thing as halfway crooks, Miles.
This ain't Harry Potter. So
Yeah.
they got it.
Fucking camels you went
Yeah.
for with all the animals, bro. I never even seen a motherfucking Middle Eastern dude in cashmere before.
Yeah.
What do they wear?
Probably cotton.
Cotton?
Yeah.
Thank you. The fabric of our lives.
No,
You
I don't know
would.
about that.
Hey, you would.
They
bro.
wear a lot of linen, bro. And
Nah,
silk.
they ain't wearing
They
leather.
wear silk.
Silk though. Silk. I seen some fat muzzy tits and some
Jeez,
silk
stop.
before.
You can't say that.
I have though. I
can't
have
say
though.
that. That's
Wind
rude.
hits her. You see that box poking out the front.
Now you're being
Y'all never seen a
little
slit?
camel toe, little
Yo.
That's a little cashmere toe right there, baby.
He tried to knock me involved. He tried to knock me involved.
I can't help it, bro.
Because he threw himself down.
Yeah, come on, baby. Fire it up.
Oh my god.
Seriously though, man. Seriously, them muzzy women look fine in that silk when that wind hits. You never seen it, bro?
No.
Come on, nah.
Come on, man.
Come on, nah.
Yeah. But
Al?
Akaash's original point that slaves make the best clothes, is that what he said?
I'm just saying, I think the best fabric came from the worst thing. That's all I'm saying.
Is it the best fabric though?
But where do we get all of
Yeah.
our clothes made?
Where?
That's true.
In China.
Not from fucking fair rights, you know what I mean? Not from not slaves.
The tides are turning.
Wait, what's going on here? Which side are we? What are we arguing? I can argue both. Which
Akaash is pulling me over. bro.
Which side are we arguing? Go.
Mark, take that home for me because I don't know what I'm saying anymore. But I think you got it. Steer the ship.
Maybe we let
steer the
Al handle
ship.
this one.
Yeah.
Al,
No,
I
Mark,
think-
steer the ship.
Nah,
No,
I'm
Mark,
still
Mark
on the
don't know.
fence.
Mark don't know. I mean, Al don't know. Mark,
You're on
steer
the
the
fence
ship.
with what?
if I agree with him or not.
About if slaves make the best clothing.
Period.
Yeah.
Even today, you could argue this point.
Are kids slaves?
That's
Are
cool.
they slaves?
That's the school of
though?
hard knocks, bro.
Yeah, like is a child a slave?
Oh, you make them do chores in your house?
I mean, isn't that what children are? They cannot do what they want. They do not have freedom, and they
your
have to
bed.
do what you tell them.
Yeah.
Yes, you basically that's where America went wrong. Make your own slaves.
Okay, no.
That's
not
where
they
America went wrong.
That's not where they're wrong.
Make your own.
No, that's
Yes,
No,
we did.
I
You
think
stole
that
other
checks
people
out.
from their land.
I think that checks out. I think you're on the wrong side of this one.
Yeah.
You're on the wrong side. Yo, hey, if you want some people to work your fields, make your own.
Yeah,
okay?
give birth
Get
to
your
them.
fat, sweaty wife off her bed and put some fucking kids in that broad.
Yeah.
Or put her on the bed, you know.
Put her on the bed too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get
some
her
clap
head out of that
cleats.
trough.
Get some clap cleats.
Yeah, get some clap cleats
1700s.
and then put some cum in her pussy hole. Yo, for real, that's really important, dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fill her up, man.
Yeah.
You're out here buying. No, we're not buying. We make it. Homegrown.
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 That's righteous.
That's
Yeah.
right. Farmed.
Organically sourced.
Organically. We're not sourcing. We're making it, dude.
Yeah, made in America.
Yeah.
Made in America.
Insourced.
In-source. We're not outsourcing this shit. In-source. Al, how would you feel about
I
that?
would love that.
That's okay.
Yeah, America got it wrong.
America got it wrong.
Yes.
Have a big fucking family, dude.
Yeah, that's what they try to do, I think.
And then they stopped.
Yeah.
And that's what killed the nuclear family.
They're passing out safe sex kits.
That is what killed the
MTA
nuclear.
condoms. That's
MTA
what
con-
happened.
honestly,
MTA condoms.
slave owners killed the nuclear family.
No. Yeah, I agree.
Slave owners killed the nuclear.
do you
Fuck
disagree,
slave
Mark?
owners, dude.
I'm listening.
Fuck slave owners, dude, for what they did.
I
They
hate
killed
slave
the
owners.
family dynamic.
Yeah.
All these spoiled ass kids running around the slave owned house, dude.
Oh.
Not doing a single thing for them goddamn selves. Bunch of whiny little fucking bitches drinking mint juleps. Right, dude? For real. Miles, write that down. Okay? Seriously, man.
He's still Googling where fucking Kashmir comes from.
Yeah, he has no clue. It's just on
You're thinking about the history of Pakistan right now, bro. What is Kashmir?
Come on, dude. It's all good. All right, are we done with this topic?
I think we figured it out, guys.
What did we figure out?
Slave owners?
All children are slaves.
Yes. That's the ethical thing to do is to have your own children be your slaves.
And yes, and they're not considered slaves, they're considered children.
Yes, correct. Your children.
Your children.
Very important.
Now, what if you Schindler's listed it? What if you adopted?
See, this is
That's unethical. It should share your DNA.
So adoption, you can't do it?
No.
I have to treat my adopted son differently?
Yes.
yes.
And that's what got the Duttons in trouble in Yellowstone, if you really think about it. If you really think about it, right?
Yeah, it's a
Sending
deep cut.
Jamie over there to Harvard to get his little law degree because he wasn't blood. Sorry, did I ruin it for some of y'all?
yeah.
Oh, no. Oh, no. We ruined Yellowstone. Whatever will we do?
Don't treat me like Rogan. You will not disrespect me like this, Akaash.
Oh, man.
Okay. I think we're done.
I think we figured it all out.
I think we figured it all out.
Yeah.
Is there anything else?
Thanks for the crack pipes.
Thank you for the crack
Thank you,
pipes.
Hunter.
Yeah.
And we need somebody to be looking down our episodes to make sure that we don't say anything bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, when do we get that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of fucked up.
We're not there yet.
I mean, we're not even close.
We're getting there.
Yeah. Guys. That's been another episode of Flagrant 2. We love you. We appreciate you. We out here grinding for y'all.
Yo, twice a week.
Real talk, twice a week. Add the
And-
Patreon.
And Patreon.
3 times a motherfucker. We're not playing games out
I
here.
gotta keep doing this, bro. I'm having fun.
I think that makes sense. You know what I mean?
The people want it.
The people want. We got to give the people what they want. That's what we do. We have to serve up this flagrancy now more than ever. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy it while we last. They're gonna try to get us out of here. So enjoy it. But we're gonna go 100 miles an hour up until then. Al still hasn't done a 540. Why don't we end on you doing a 540?
Son, I did a 540. What are you talking about?
No,
The
you
second one was a 540.
The second one was a 360. You never did a 540.
No. It was more than 360. It was close. It was close enough. I think.
I'm taking it. It's Black History Month. I did it.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So you get to be lazier on Black History Month? Is that what you're
Absolutely.
saying?
Yeah, that's like the whole thing.
Absolutely.
Oh
Okay,
my
I think that checks out.
Yes.
Does
That
it?
checks
Yeah,
out. Yeah,
I'm
'cause
not
they
gonna
did a lot
force
of work
Alex to
for
jump
free.
on Black History Month.
So this month they get to,
Yeah. Exactly.
Interesting. Okay.
I got to cut a few corners.
Fine with that. Guys, thank you so much for listening to the podcast. We love you. We appreciate you. Have a lovely evening.